All right, everybody. As promised, we are here with a Shifty and Pro Noob. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, take it away.
Yes, I am Shifty's Club. My name is Dan Simples, aka Shifty, aka Shifty's Club on Twitch, or Shifty's Club on everything. I speedrun Pokemon games Blindfolded. I'm most notably known for playing the competitive Pokemon trading card game for over 26 years. That's actually how I got started out. People know who I am. And during COVID, I decided to get into streaming speedrunning Blindfolded because really had nothing else to do. So here I am 5 years later.
And my name is Probokanoop. I do a lot of Pokemon casual speedrunning and challenge runs. Nothing as complex as Blindfolded, but I do hold the world record for the fastest Pokemon Red bingo ran while eating sausage and green beans. No one has challenged me on that yet. I invite you to do so.
While eating sausage. Okay, all right.
So,
all of that said, you want to go ahead and show us your blindfold?
Yes, so this right here is a simple $4 winter scarf that I got from Walmart on a discount. And as you can see, there is absolutely zero way to see through it. But I'm going to take it and fold it in half. So that way, I really can't see through it. And then, yeah, it's usually easier than this. I like to make sure it's even. Yeah. And then hang on one second. There we go. And now, blindfold is on. And I will pull it down when it is time to start the run. And for those of you who don't know, you're going to hear some awkward things. You'll probably hear my live split. I have a speech extension on it that lets me know how far I am in the run from my world record. Like, because I can tell about how long the run's gone. And then at 6-7 minutes in, there's a Nidoran manip, and you were gonna hear a metronome go off, and that is required for me to catch the Nidoran without looking at the game. That's it.
They might not
so.
hear those things because I don't think they're on your OBS. So
okay, I didn't know.
you will probably be the only one to hear it.
Well, in case they do hear it.
In case they hear it, yeah.
Yeah, in case they hear it.
It's a good disclaimer.
Yeah.
Speaking of disclaimers, so we have a bid war to do a fight with Zapdos in Power Plant. There are
An
other
incentive, yeah.
Pokemon for us to fight, or other like legendaries, like we can do Articuno and Moltres as well. So if you guys hit the donation goal for the Zapdos fight, we will open the next one as we go. But there is a cutoff at some point. So,
I mean, I would prefer because I usually buy the Super Repels when I get to Celadon City, so it just makes sense to do it then. If I do it when I'm facing Blaine, or when I'm facing Sabrina or Giovanni or something like that, then I'd have to fly back to Cerulean. Or Celadon. It'd be no problem to do. It'd just take another 2 or 3 minutes.
okay,
If that's fine, so.
you're the last run of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can take time. Yeah, you got this.
So yeah, y'all are more than welcome to extend it up to I guess before I get to the Elite Four.
Okay, sounds good.
You heard it. Get those donations in if you want to see bonus content with the legendary birds.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right. Well, want to get us kicked off here?
Go ahead, give us a countdown, Shifty.
Okay. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
No, this is Pokemon Red.
You took my joke! No!
I gave you a chance. I waited.
Ah! I'm too nice.
Two, three,
Okay.
4, 5.
So, this is Pokemon Red. I have to tell you, I'm a little bit I'm not on the older side, but I'm more on the I grew up with Pokemon side. If I have to explain what Pokemon is one more time in my 30 plus years of living, I'm going to probably at some point break a TOS on some marathon. So this isn't going to be the one I'm going to do it on. This is Pokemon. You catch Pokemon. Some professor comes out, I was like, hey kid, you want to go be champion? You're like, yeah, cool, but don't walk in that grass because grass bad. Touching grass in 1997 was dangerous. Back when they told us that the grass was cleaner. But either way, we're gonna be saved here, and then we go out, we meet some evil mob boss who is basically my second father, and then we become champion. That's the goal. So, either way, what's gonna be happening is, it's going to be a glitchless any percent run if you have seen Pokemon Red speedruns before, except there are going to be certain aspects that are going to be either slowed down or slightly modified to make sure that Shifty can figure out exactly where he's walking. So there's going to be a lot of step counting, there's going to be a lot of bonking or knowing different timings on where to turn angles. There's also going to be a lot of audio cues, because things like low HP and crits and all of these other things can indicate certain things have happened that Shifty cannot predict without his eyes. So what makes this run very unique is the fact that many things are organized, but there's that element of chaos that Pokemon perfected and makes you feel like you never have control over, which means that the more that he can pay attention to all of that, the better it's going to be overall to manage all the conditions.
Alright, that's good. Keep tackling. Don't growl. I don't know if that was a me crit or a him crit, so I'm hoping it was a me crit. Oh god, wow. Okay. Yay! We got a good Squirtle then. That's always good. How about we go for that world record? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a world record Squirtle. You said it. Now you have to.
3.
So we picked Squirtle because Squirtle is really good against Brock. And is just better than Bulbasaur. Sorry, Bulbasaur fans. Bulbasaur's not a real Pokemon. But anyway, Squirtle being the best Gen 1 starter, we are going to be taking it because it's going to have access to a powerful stab move that's going to get us through the early game as we make our way up to the Prodigal, the ultimate Pokemon that we want to be running, which is going to be the Nidoran male. And the biggest trick of, I would say, the run is going to be coming up very shortly, because we have to acquire said Nidoran, and that is going to require audio cues, metronomes, proper steps. It's a whole thing, and the best part is Shifty will be able to tell you by what happens whether or not he got the trick. So I'm going to give him a moment to do that,
6, 7.
and then we'll talk about everything that you're going to like, why we should be liking this Nidoran male and rooting it on the whole time.
8, 9, 10. And what I'm doing is I'm counting about 0.3 of a second for each step. So those of you wondering how I'm doing that, that's how I'm doing it. Like, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh god, bro. Oh well. I tried. I'm still in the grass. Oh god. Sorry guys. I was trying to make it faster, but I made it ultimately slower. Okay, I hope that was right. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully you guys can't hear the controller as much.
I think everyone at this point has become very accustomed to rapid firing A press.
Oh, I'm going AB like as fast as I can.
Are you like me where you flip the A and the B button? I find that my hand cramps less when I put B on the outside, like the rightmost button instead of the bottom button.
I'm using an Xbox controller, so B is on the outside.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I use the B as A.
Oh no, I use the B as B.
Because I have like sore thumbs, so I can't actually do the A-B rub. So I just mash B as quickly as possible and just accept that I don't go for records or anything. So.
Oh god.
I'm the only one with the white grip. That's weird. Okay, so what you're gonna see Shifty do now is we're gonna go west of Viridian City, which is the city where we grabbed Oak's parcel, because he's just that old that he can't walk up and grab his own stuff. He's like, thank you, now you can have some Pokeballs that you can buy with your own money. I don't know why he sounded like that, but regardless, we're gonna go cash that Nidoran. Nidoran mail has a lot of great qualities about it that's gonna help us a lot through this run. However, in order to acquire the Nidoran mail, we have to be able to walk a very particular way, because it's an old RPG game. Old RPGs have the notoriety or notoriousness, there we go, of steps control spawns. So Shifty is going to manipulate that. But because we can't see, Shifty has to memorize that perfectly. And so that's why, in a moment here, I'm going to let him do his thing. He's going to count a bunch of things. He's going to do a transition between routes. And then we could explain, or he could explain the trick after, because he knows it way better than I do. So here we go. For the Nidoran and the rest of the run.
Okay, now I gotta find the, crap my keyboard. Where's it at? Here we go. And so I've got it to where I'm gonna hear the metronome. I don't know if you guys will or not. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna try to perform the whole minute if I can. Okay, hopefully I did it right. Got it first try. Let's go!
That's a firstie, my man. Beautiful.
And we're gonna need an A, of course. Oh, well, obviously I'm nowhere near my world record. I don't know if they can hear it or not, the speech thingy.
We cannot.
Oh, okay,
No.
never mind. I'll quit talking like people can hear it. Because last one I did, I pretty much was like, oh, thank you, live split. I was like, thank you. I really didn't know I was behind while doing a marathon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twice. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go 9, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7.
This is a counting stream now, by the way.
1, 2. Okay. 3.
If anyone
8.
needs to remember how to count up to 11, this is the perfect speedrun game for you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the way that we're walking is going to mitigate or minimize as many encounters as possible. It is very much a manipulation. I believe this is very, very similar, if not identical, to what Pokemon Any Percent does. And this Nidoran is going to be working in tandem with the Squirrel to get through this first trainer and then Brock as well, which is going to be the absolute ever-threatening level 9 Weedle. For anyone who's tried to Nuzlocke this, you know that if you don't get a good Pokemon in the beginning of this, and as a veteran Nuzlocke of thousands of hours, this thing could destroy you. I don't know why. It just does. The poison sucks. But we need a little bit of help because the Nidoran's only level 4. We're in a speed run. We're not going to be sitting here and trying to grind up so that we can be a high enough level. That's slow. So instead we decided let's take numbers and put them to our advantage. So this Squirtle is going to be able to take the hit well enough because it's got the defense to be able to go for a couple of tail whips and then start going for tackles. We're hoping that we do not hear any poison. Of course, there are audio cues that Shifty could use to tell whether or not this fight is going south. But at the moment, so far, we are just dealing with this Weedle, and we're going to try and take it down as much as possible. Now, you're also going to notice that as we go on, there are going to be certain attacks that we're going to be prioritizing, and this is one of my favorite things to explain in this game, is because it's Gen 1, they put, minimum amount of animations, and we're skipping animations. Obviously, you've seen that we've done a bunch of different things. We have the set mode on, which means that we, don't switch Pokemon between Pokemon on the enemy's roster. We usually get a choice, but this time we're gonna be like, nah, we got this. Except for, I think, the first fight with Brock or something like that. But either way, we're gonna be using Set, because we're not catching Pokemon. This is a solo run. That is Pokemon. We don't care about them unless they're succeeding for us. I know it's against a lot of people's instincts to be like, oh my goodness, I want that Pokemon. Not today, not tonight. We're at the end of the road. We gotta get to the destination. We don't have time to stop and catch Pokemon.
4, 5.
But either way, we're going to be using these different moves, and some of the moves are going to blink, and some of the moves are going to shake. The shake moves are faster. Why? Because they're faster. So they're faster, we want to use shake moves. So Tackle should pain you every single time you see it, but it's all we have. However, because of the XP and everything like that, we're going to be getting into some better moves here that are going to give us both the shake, which is a faster attack, but also is going to give us the type advantage against Brock.
I don't think I got poisoned. I'll try to see if I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Toss 1, 2, 4, 5. Down potion. Okay. Pokemon A down A down A. He add in 1, 2, 3 save. And then pray.
Okay, so this is my favorite iteration of Brock. It's topless Brock. Shifty, you can take this.
Oh no, I was just about to say, I hate all rocks, including these two. You go ahead.
But shirtless Brock is the best one, because he's just the coolest looking one in this way. Either way, we have a Geodude here, and we have a level 4 Nidoran. You're like, how are we gonna beat this? And the answer is, it's called Switch Training. Got him! Anyway, so we're gonna switch into the real carry here in Squirtle, and then the Geodude's gonna do whatever it is. But the point is, we have Bubble, and Bubble is just gonna absolutely dumpster all of Brock. But the real reason that we're doing the Switch Training is we need to try and get the Nidoran male some XP so it could be on the XP curve to be able to start being our primary carry. Nidoran male, aka Nidoran, or Nidorino, aka the Nidoking, learns a lot of flexible moves, has great coverage, can abuse glitches that we'll talk about later with certain X-related items and certain drills related to horns. And then, or is it ground shake? I can't remember. I think it's drills related to horns. Regardless, we're going to be doing more Switch Training here against the Onix, because the Onix uses Bide. You know what Bide does? Absolutely nothing that you can understand, because Gen 1 just doesn't work. Unless you hit it. So we're going to be using a couple of tail whips.
So
it's called dramatic pausing.
Honestly, there was the double thing. Like when I hit tail whip, I heard an immediate click, so I know Onix unleashed. Hopefully he doesn't do it again. And that right there's a screech, because Bide does not make a sound when it uses, if you'll notice. Yep, he did a Bide, okay. So he only knows 3 moves. He Tackle, Bide, and Screech, so it's easy to tell what he used. And it sucks because you're waiting for a Screech when you're being for a Bide, and you're like, come on Screech, come on Screech, come on Screech, and you're like, oh.
It's slow.
I'm glad he uses Bide, though. Oh, gee, thanks.
So Brock...
I have no idea. Oh, God.
No, I was gonna say, Brock thanks you by giving you a terrible move in Bide. and then puts apparently a shirt back on. Like, he takes it off for the fight, then he puts it back on before giving you bide, so what a respectful individual. But at this point, now, Nidorann's our carry. It acquired the attacks of horns, because, you know, it's a Pokemon with a horn on its head. It's going to be using the horn. So, horn attack's going to help us take some Pokemon out. The great thing about Gen 1 with it having only 151 Pokemon is a lot of them are not that good in the early game because they have to use the same ones over and over and over again. There's none of this like, oh, I'm an artist. No, you got youngster, last, youngster, don't touch me. And then you got like a hiker in there, I think, somewhere eventually. So, effectively, you're fighting a bunch of amateurs. So you've got this Nidoran that can kind of sit there and be like, ooh, look out for your super effective poison sting and tackle from your Caterpie horn, and you're good to go. So from here on out, we now celebrate the power that is Nidoran male.
Sorry, my nose is sweaty up in here. It is hot down here in Georgia, bro.
It is hot. No, it's hot in general. You could just say it is hot.
Also, it is a thunderstorm. Hopefully it doesn't knock the power out. I pray it don't knock the power out.
Or are you the ones getting it before I do? Because it said it's coming to Canada at some point.
I have no idea. I'm just hoping nothing bad happens. Okay, good. Now, if I hear one more nose hit, like if I hear another string shot, then I know I can tackle the last Caterpie. And it's something, for those who don't know, it's something called a badge boost, like a 9/8 boost that you get every time that your stats are lowered. It's weird. Yay! I can use tackle after this horn attack. I can for sure knock it out now. Please don't miss.
Amateurs.
I would have been cool if you guys could have seen the thingy where it shows my button presses. Then y'all could be like, man, he hits that thing faster than anybody. I gotta heal first. I don't know how much HP I took, but I gotta heal regardless. I could have taken a lot and I could have taken none. And this right here, this is the absolute most horrible thing. I hate all rats and all snakes because of this fight.
The reasons being, first of all, Rattata's quick attack. Eventually, it will also have Hyper Fang. And if you didn't know, Rattata's stats are actually kind of good. Like, it kind of hurt. You can see the damage you're taking, and this is on even terms, so... It's a spooky Pokemon. It's got priority. It's gonna keep fighting. And you're gonna notice that is, yeah, that's just, we do it again.
So, the Nidoran I get is called an FBEE, which means its defense is a B hexadecimal, and I think that's a 12? It might be 11, I'm not 100% sure. But, the one on most regular speedruns is an F, which means it's a 15 DV. So my Nidoran is ultimately weaker defensively and struggles in this fight. Yay! He didn't attack. Okay, easy win. I think, as long as he doesn't double quick attack. If he double quick attacks, I'm gonna cry. Yay! Double tail win! Yay!
Baird.
Now do not rat me. Be a good snake. Good snake.
Oh, man. This is much better than the last run you did, where you got the wrap, you didn't get the firstie.
I got wrapped.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? That's on me. My bad.
Okay, there we go. And the only way to get out of that is just go A, B, A, B, A, B, and eventually you're going to hear the menu.
Yeah, for those who don't know, who have not played Gen 1, let me give you some solid advice. Like, maybe we're all getting to the point where it's like, hey, maybe we're going to introduce the younger generations to Pokemon. And when I get asked, what's the first Pokemon game? Should I start them from the beginning? And I give them the most traumatized stare possible, going like, do not let them play Gen 1. And they ask why. Because there were so many mechanics that I could list off the top of my head that would make them probably not stick with Pokemon, such as, you know, trapping moves. They kept going until they ended. And that also hit ghost types. So Fire Spin, Wrap, Clamp, stuff like that. Also, Hyper Beam, if it gets a KO, it doesn't make them take their next turn off. They get to go again. Multi-hit moves like Fury Attack, if the first one crits, every single one of them guaranteed to crit. The Gen 1 Miss, which is a 1 in 256 chance for every single move and ball in the game to miss. Yes, I've missed my Master Ball on a Mewtwo. Yes, I did look up the mechanic. I could tell you about the idea that multiple rooms or houses are actually caves, and you're gonna see us drill multiple holes through people's ceilings to turn them into two-way portals. Like, you know, there's a lot of things you could do in this game, and there's just actually no reason to come back and play this game. There's no reason. Just start with Gen 2, the ever superior game. It introduces everything you want to see. A female protagonist, the radio, 2 regions, clean mechanics, the wiggliest Gengar you've ever seen in your life.
Mechanics, yeah.
And one of my favorite Pokemon, Dunsparce.
Dunsparce, National Dex number 206, for anyone who doesn't know.
You're supposed to make them donate.
Well, that's
There was no Pokedex entry in that.
Well, that way they can see for themselves and they'll be like, oh no one will donate. Because they might have forgotten. I don't know if they did or not. I tend to forget a lot of stuff short term.
I think at this point, you're pretty much going through and just doing your thing right now, Shifty, right?
Yeah, I could pretty much do this on autopilot now that that Shorts kid youngster is done.
Yeah, so now that the chimera of all the trainers is done, Kit, you could probably take it away if you have anything to add or talk about.
Well, I will say we haven't gotten any donations just yet, so this is a great time to remind everyone we're raising money for Save the Children. For $5, you can ask Shifty a Pokemon's number or give a number and ask what Pokemon it is. You can also put it towards the Zapdos fight. That would be super duper cool. And other fights if we happen to unlock Zapdos. But that's all from me for now.
That'd be funny if someone came in chat and be like, I'll donate 250 if he does Articuno instead of Zapdos or something like that.
I mean, you know, if it happened.
I'd do it. Alright, a lot of counts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Watch out!
I hate this grass. Okay, wrong Spearow. We can't get this Spearow. We don't know what level it is, so... we don't know if it's level 7. Ours has to be level 7 for a very particular reason. 6. Talk to this guy, get him to face, either towards us or down, hopefully, when we set this up. 1, 2, 3... And now time for what's called Spearow Manette. So basically what this is just catching the perfect Spearow that we're going to trade for a Dux, or Farfetch'd, for those who don't know. And unfortunately I don't get to nickname them Quackers. Okay, so that was the wrong... Either he marked the wrong direction or my frame out of 64 possible frames within a second is wrong. And there's like I want to say a 4-frame window where there are 4 different frames where you cannot save. 2. Okay. I'm so mad that it didn't do it that time. Question mark? Wait, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, I do now. Okay. Did I save on one of the 4 frames twice? This is not even possible. This has literally never happened. Ever.
How does it feel to have your name put in a clip with that again?
I don't know. If this happens a 3rd time, I don't know what to say.
Wow.
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 Bro.
That's an Owen Wilson moment. Wow.
There's only 4 frames. That's not even possible, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say. How about I not talk to him again? How about I just save again? I swear to God, this is a manip, guys. I swear to you all.
I've seen it. I can confirm. There is a Medip in here somewhere.
Somewhere indeed. That's Pidgey. Oh my God. That's a Spearow, but it's not the... I don't know what level the Spearow is, so... Oh my God. I swear to God, this is a thing. I swear to God it is, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. Can I ask what my IGT is?
22.
22. It should work then. I don't know why it's not working.
That's a lot of Pokemon emotes.
Someone's spamming.
I didn't realize I had so many.
There we go, finally. I promised you guys. Oh, I missed it. I'll try it though to see if it goes through. No. So we're just gonna throw balls, but now we can guarantee that this is the frame. How did it not hit all of those? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Okay, you got 2 more to go in. Good bird.
Perfect. Try.
So this thing is at level 7 because Dux knows 3 moves at level 7, but when we trade for him, so that way when we teach Cut goes to the bottom, and when we teach Fly, it's at the top. That's the reason I do it. Let's see if I can time this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Oh crap. Yeah, 6 minutes and 55 seconds behind. Gee, how would I ever guess that? Stupid parrots. Go ahead.
You ever thought about turning like that into Cortana
What's Cortana?
from Halo, or just like like the what is it, Portal? just having a robotic name just to make it funnier, so you can just be like, "Thanks, robot."
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so Shifty's gonna be amongst the swarm of Zubats, which is the absolute plague and nightmare of this game in Mount Moon. There are a lot of things we're actually gonna be collecting in here and making sure we get. The first one is that TM. I'm gonna admit I don't remember what that TM is, but it's important. The other thing we're gonna be looking for, which one is it?
Water gun.
Water gun, that's important. The other thing we're gonna be looking for is a Moonstone, and the Moonstone is gonna be for when we get our Nidorino, because we want to acquire that Nidoking as quickly as possible. In this game, Trade Pokemon and Stone Evo Pokemon did not learn moves, and you might be like, well, don't we want to stay as Nidorino? No, that's weak. However, Nidoking is such a Giga Chad that it actually does not care if it doesn't learn moves other than Thrash, I believe, because we can teach it a lot of TMs. So we're going to make sure that we pick up an arsenal of moves so that we can actually be quite flexible throughout the run to adapt to the situation in front of us. Between HMs and TMs, we're going to have more than enough to be able to take on everything that comes in our way.
All these stupid bats and stupid rocks and stupid mushrooms and whatever the heck Clefairy is.
I see. It's a Pixie. Is it a Pixie? What's the difference between a Pixie and a Fairy?
It depends who you ask. But its Japanese name is Pee-Pee and Clefable is Pixie, so like...
Oh!
It's a Pixie.
Oh my god, I
Really?
know that I'm about to have a field day with that one. When I play
Pixie?
PvP tournaments.
Why would we call it...
Wait,
If you listen to its cry, Clefairy and Clefable both actually say their Japanese names in their
I can
cries.
hear that now, yeah.
oh my god.
Pee-Pee, Pixie.
Okay, so that's funny because we have
Togetic also does it.
Yes, that I know. Yeah.
so we in the Pokemon TCG, we have a card that's really good called Lily's Clefairy EX.
It's
and
very good.
Now I can say Lily's.
Oh
yeah, no! I'm gonna say that when I play the game, just to see what anyone
That's
says.
gonna be just as bad as N.
Because I had no
That
idea.
remind me of the days of N. Oh, man.
For
N was
those
so
who don't
fun.
know, there's a card right now in the TCG that is called, and I quote, N's PP up.
No!
Unquote.
Yeah.
No!
Uh-huh.
No! What? Why?
Yeah.
Wait, why specifically N's P... Does he ever give a PP up in the game?
Because it's for N's Pokemon, because there's N's Reshiram, N's Zoroark, and stuff, and it attaches an energy from your discard to one of your N's Pokemon. We saw this coming, and I was like, please, for the love of God, localization team, call it N's Vitamins. Nope.
Literally.
No.
Why is it... But why is it a... Why would they even use PP up in general? They have to use the picture, but...
Well, because that's what those types of items, like max elixirs, look at the top 6 and attach an
Yeah.
energy to one of your basic, right? It's always those
Yeah.
category. So, like, I understand why, but also why, you know?
Yeah.
We have so many different... We have Mochi we could even use. I understand there wasn't Mochi in Gen 5 or whatever, but... I question a lot of how
Me too.
I grew up with Pokemon and turned out to be a relatively decent human being at times. There are some horror stories in Pokemon. Like literally, if you pay attention to the Rocket members, they have whips. And they talk
Sabrina
about like,
too.
yeah, Sabrina has it. Like all the people in the manga, like Surge and all them who like they were talking about. Doesn't Surge in the manga talk about like literally frying his enemies? Like in the war, he would just send in electrodes to explode masses of army men and stuff like this.
That's Pokemon Red, actually.
That is he talks about his war days. Did he actually mention that?
He says,
He zaps his
like, I
enemies
used to
into-
zap people in the war.
He zaps his enemies
God.
into submission. I'll do the same.
Into submission, that's right! Oh my god.
Remind me when we get there. I will attempt to.
I'm gonna read it, yeah.
I'm going to attempt to do the cans minute, the Surge cans minute blindfolded, which I've only done successfully once. just to see if I can do it. Oh,
Anyway.
So many.
This thing just crit me.
Sorry for the tangent. Just the thought of saying Lily's PP instead of Clefairy and N and ugh.
That was.
I'll go back to being quiet.
No, we're in the tangent moment. There is nothing that is happening until we get to, we're kind of cruising for a little bit, actually. Like, it's, the fun thing about Pokemon is it's been kind of perfected that you're just going to see that in action. So, if, certain damage calculations come out, Shifty knows what he needs to do in terms of healing. Even Blindfolded, you can kind of just tell damage calculations and stuff like this. So, really, all of these responses, the only thing you're going to see is earlier where you saw the manip for the catching wasn't really there. We're not really going to be worrying about that much more and just trying to avoid grass as much as possible and optimizing TM usage and stuff like this. So,
What you guys
like...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What you guys probably saw is a huge thing of absolutely zero Pokemon, which was pretty cool for a while what they were talking. And then just there in that fight, I got Tail Whip twice, I think, and Zubat's Leech Life does a lot of damage to poor Nidoran. It's super effective. For literally no reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's the
forget
other...
how broken it is.
Yeah, it's a base 20 move, but what's even more broken is the fact that the type chart in this is bizarre. So, like, Bug was super effective against Poison. Fire did not resist Ice, so yes, Charizard was weak to Ice. I've done this for over 10 years, and I still haven't looked it up correctly. There is something about the way that it reads super effectiveness when it looks at typings based on the moves used or something like that. Basically,
It only looks at the primary type, yeah.
yes, it only looks at the primary type, but then if it sees that the primary type is neutral, then it goes to the next type to see if it gives you super, or something like that, because that's why Charizard is weak to Ice. So it's Gen 1. I'm trying to be positive, uplifted, be like, yeah, do this. I encourage you to put yourself through this. I'm just thoroughly engorged in knowing all of the weird things in Gen 1, and instead of understanding it, I just accept it. So anyways, we have a Nidoking now, and Nidoking is our star. He is literally the king. He's gonna be learning everything we need, and because we have the perfect amount of XP, we drop a rare candy, then we drop the Moonstone. Now we're gonna be teaching Mega Punch. Now Mega Punch is a bit inaccurate, but it is very powerful and is gonna be doing a lot better for us. The other thing too is, because we're going to be trying to minimize as many times we go to heal, we want to have multiple moves. So for example, we could have just taught over Horn Attack, but Horn Attack has a lot of power points, and so does Mega Punch at rocking that 20 power points. So this will allow us to take on certain Pokemon with just enough power, or finishing off 2-hit KOs with just enough power and enough power points that we can minimize item and PC visits.
For people that know it, I'm literally just spamming A. I need to...
You remember that Fire Red, Leaf Green guys outside of Mount Moon were like, hey, you should learn how to Mega Punch, it's the best. And there's the Mega Kick guy over here be like, yeah, hold this foot. Like, that's what basically we're showing. We're showing the power of Mega Punch. You just mash it and it works on everything in this game. For now, anyways.
I'm so sweaty. I should have thought this through and put, like, a washcloth or something underneath this.
I mean, I give you my basement. It's like 11 degrees Celsius down here. And you might think that's great, but it's not. It's not, man. It's cold.
I mean, for me, I love being outside when it's like 5-6 Celsius.
Oh, me too. Underground's a little different. It's just different. I don't know. So here we go. We're going to pick up the wrong fossil, but it's faster, so I understand it. And now we're going to be going to visit Misty. Now, the whole story of what happens here with Misty is we could fight Misty, but we'll never be allowed because the officers are like, hey, there's some weird activity happening in this house. It got robbed and the guy's out back, but like for some reason we're not going to go look. We just know that he's back there. So I personally think that the Pokemon police are working with Team Rocket to stop you, but then Bill is like a secret agent where he's like a looker in the beginning where he's like, whoa, they turned me into a Pokemon even though I said I did it. And you're like, nah, man, you're not staying like a Pokemon. You put him in the machine, transfer around, he takes his life-threatening thing. He's like, yo, go on a boat. That's the story. That's the story. So either way, we're going to go march towards Misty. And we're going to have Mega Punch. We're going to have Horn Attack. And I believe, did you already teach Water Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Water Gun as well, which is Surprisingly, a lot of Pokemon, like Raticate, can learn some really weird moves like Bubble Beam. If you didn't know that, your Raticate can learn Thunder and Bubble Beam. In fact, competitive Persian in Gen 1 is Bubble Beam Slash, because that's another thing. Crit moves, respect are based on speed, like crit chance is based on your speed. So if you were faster, use a high crit move, you basically crit like 99 or 100% of the time. So, you know, there's lovely stuff like that, and then you have some really weird things like Nidoking spitting water. So there's that.
I did that wrong accidentally. I gotta do this. Actually, let me save first here, and then we'll do instant text to make this go a little bit faster. Two, three, four, five. 3, 4, 5. I did it. Okay.
Yeah, I told you, it doesn't matter whether you can see or not. No one can get that item even when they're looking. It's just, it's so bizarre. It's such a weird item.
Now watch this text, everyone. It looks so cool. When you talk to a bike guy before you get bike, you get to push B and get instant text. It's pretty cool. Now, we don't want this thing to use sand attack. Anything but sand attack. Okay. Good bird. I don't know if he used quick attack or not. Bad bird. Very, very bad bird.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. Alright, and now, because I know he used sand attack, I can take a risk on it. Maybe, possibly? Nah. I'll just go back for the, I'm gonna let him kill Spearow. I'm not gonna... Why are you not tackling this thing?
No.
You've got, I think, a tackle, a quick attack, and a hyper fang. Use it.
I think you have to treat your red speed runs like pets, where you don't tell them you're going to the vet in advance.
Hey, Rattata, be as mean as possible to this Nidoking. You too, Bulbasaur. Then maybe reverse psychology will work.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah. Now I gotta go back and get instant text again. Because that stupid bird.
Yeah, what exactly resets that instant text?
The menu, like swapping Pokemon does. Like, if I were to pull up a menu right now and it was an instant text, it would ruin it. The only thing you can do is you can do, like, what's it called? You can do battles and run, but you can't, do the Pokemon option or the bag option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I just gotta spam A when I get to... Oh, come on. I didn't go far enough. That sucks. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'll just walk up and talk to the girl. Alright, don't miss. Good Nidoking.
And one thing to remember about Pokemon is, think of it as any game that has a lot of community members and has basically like super optimized it as much as they possibly can. So like Super Mario and Super Metroid come to my mind. All these Pokemon, all these names that have super in them, except Pokemon. Go figure. But it's not about like saving time in a sense of like a minute or 30 seconds. Like we're talking microseconds, like milliseconds. So just even having the trainers look at us and make the Metal Gear bring at you is a time loss. So you want to talk to them so that it just activates faster. And those are the types of things you want to be doing. Even the same thing with menuing. And like I said before, like the shift, when you're I play a lot of randomizers and speedrun those. So when I'm making move sets, I want to make sure that I don't have a lot of blink moves. Obviously, you don't have a choice here. But I'm looking for as many shake moves instead of blink moves, or I'm looking to try and approach trainers from as close as I possibly can to make them not walk as much. Or if they're going to hit me, make sure I'm walking right next to them. So these are just very small things that you do to try and just gain that little bit of time advantage. And then there's other things that the game could do like that, because this is what I was talking about with kind of adapting. Some of it isn't punishing, some of it can be extremely punishing, but we're almost getting to that point where the only thing that could be punishing would be Pokemon that could beat us before we start getting to our real moveset, Thrash and Earthquake and all these other moves. So, you know, there are very few Pokemon far in between that could try and wrap and make us lose time, or they could do anything. The AI is not really smart unless you're looking at gym leaders or E4 where they literally read your inputs, but, you know, we're still in that point where missing is missing and therefore time loss. So that's the excitement. That's how we convince you. We go, hey, you want to do a speed run where you could lose an entire world record to a miss? Mm-hmm. Try it.
It's happening.
That's my sale point.
Many
I can sell stuff. I can sure sell you Pokemon. If you ever thought that you could be hacked out of everything and achieve a 0.0000625% chance like myself, try out Pokemon.
He's not wrong, everyone.
I wish I was.
But I will say, this is by far the easiest game to speedrun Blindfolded. It is so simple, so straightforward. It's just, you get really pissed off when things don't work out the way they're supposed to work out.
I think it almost hurts that it's so simple, because I think about another speedrun that I love watching is Skies of Arcadia. And that's a 10-hour speedrun. But, like, to get the really, really good RNG gets blown after a 2.5 or, like, what is it, a 7-minute intro or something ridiculous. Yeah. So it's really hard to get a speedrun going, getting the best 2% chance at the beginning for a Pyre box. But, like, when you have a longer speedrun, you can go, oh, I missed here, and be like, okay, yeah, it's a little bit of time loss, but there's tons of areas that you could pick up, like getting a good crit or stuff like that. The problem with Gen 1 is it's short, and also the mechanics work differently. So we're not talking like we're just gonna randomly get a new crit against certain Pokemon. No, there are certain Pokemon you're just not gonna crit. And there are certain moves that are just, like, you're just gonna get 1 in 256. So, you know, you feel it, you feel every single bad RNG element in this game more because of that. I almost wish this was a longer game, truth be told. You get more time to breathe. This one just lets you live with it. It's a constantly sinking ship on bad days.
For anyone
but a lovely red-green shade otherwise.
For anyone wondering, I am 10 minutes and 35 seconds behind my world record, which I believe completely. I can't believe it's.
And that's all thanks to ducks.
Yeah.
However, if you want to be that,
I would have never hit world record in one of these. I go way too safe.
That's good for marathons.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a performer, darling. You make sure everybody's safe and you put on the best show. Hey, kid.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Sylveon.
Why Sylveon?
So, okay. So growing up, when I was a small child, it was Pikachu because of the show, and I just loved Pikachu. Then my favorites were Espeon and Umbreon because of Colosseum.
Oh, yeah.
And nice. Then, when Sylveon was first announced, and I went, is this a flying type? What is this? And they announced Fairy. It was the first time I had ever, in a playthrough, turned around because I realized where you found Eevee was way before where I was, to go get a Pokemon to add to my team, and I just fell in love with Sylveon. And it's been my favorite ever since.
So,
that's such a cool story.
So, if anybody wants to donate any money, I will be glad to tell them what National Next Number Sylveon is.
Ooh, I know that one too, so I can verify it without looking it up.
Yeah. It's a very simple and very easy to remember number.
It is.
I can describe Pokemon really poorly. I use that for content.
I have a channel point redemption where I draw a Pokemon without looking at it and I'm not allowed to erase.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's the worst thing you've ever seen.
Okay, so from Michelangelo's David to Michelangelo from TMNT, how would you say your art skills are?
Oh, golly. So I use the crayon tool in paint and I don't erase.
Yes!
Okay, so...
But when I actually put forth proper effort, my art is all right.
Oh, okay.
I mess up stick figures. I'm horrible when it comes to drawing.
Yeah, I mean, my stick figures all have scoliosis. I just manage that. I failed cutting in senior kindergarten. I couldn't cut in a straight line. I didn't color in lines until grade 6. I'm not but however, I can do an absolutely beautiful charcoal sketch. I love charcoal sketching and painting rocks. It's weird.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Screw this game.
Yeah, that's true. No defined lines.
It's way less strict and harsh. It's more freeform.
True.
You'd probably like watercolor.
I think I'd like it more if it didn't ruin so many clothes and my parents' furniture with it.
Oh god, this is not good.
Okay, yeah.
This is absolutely horrible. I won't be able to hear the move. Hang on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I pray that I get this right. I should have replaced Water Gun with Thrash. When it does it in Red Bar, I can't hear anything and it sucks so bad.
Red Bar has other advantages, such as the Pokemon actually come out faster because the audio goes on the same track or something like that, so it actually speeds it all up. So Red Bar is actually kind of useful, similar to having a status affliction because it also cuts cries short. But there, for example, is one of the unique ways where it's actually going to make it harder for blindfolded speedrunners to make it difficult. So it's unfortunate, but I can confirm that Shifty will be very happy to drill a hole through this man's ceiling and show you how this works. So, in case, for those who are saying they miss caves...
Well, it's a escape rope, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a escape rope, and the way that it works... How many of you play Peak? Any hands in chat? Pokemon emotes for those who play Peak. So you know the rope cannon? So what you're going to do is you're going to shoot this escape rope straight through the ceiling, and it has a GPS tracker in 1997, by the way, to fly yourself back to the last used Pokemon Center. Not the last one you entered. It's the last one you talk to Joy and be like, yo, Pokemon hurt. She goes, okay. And then she heals you. That's my impression of Nurse Joy. Sorry, I don't do voices for anything else. But, as you can see, we're going to go back to Cerulean. We are going to use this a lot so that we can save moving time. Because fly, that's cool and all. That's why we're getting ducks. But, have you considered that we need another form of mobility to go across Kanto faster? And it'll be more on that after we drill a hole through the ceiling of a boat. Anyways...
Actually, we don't drill a hole through the boat.
You don't do the... Oh, sorry, it's the fan club.
Yeah, the fan club, yeah.
Fan club, right. I wish you could do it through the boat.
And
why can't you...
And
why?
Sabrina's gym.
Wait, her gym counts?
Yeah. Well, you can only do it on the tile that teleports you.
I didn't know that.
Wow,
Is that
really?
any warp point? Is that any warp tile?
Yep, any warp tile in the game. Because
I guess Silphco you can already do it, though.
When they built the game, there was only one warp tile. The function was different, but all of the properties of it were the exact same.
Huh.
Yep. I learned that from, trying to think of his name, T.I. Kevin, I think's the one who explained that to me.
gotta remember that. That saves me time in my APs. So anyways, Pokemon's police is like, we're tired of this guy in his backyard. Go beat him up. He stole my sandwich, and he has something that can drill through. Again, can drill through ceilings. We're not going through the ground. We're drilling through ceilings. That's the only way is up. But it will be helpful. It also means we have a ground move that we can use, and it's a very useful TM that can get us back to places if we need to be. But either way, we're going to be making it towards the, I don't know, war hero gym leader, who I wouldn't call necessarily a war hero. But first we have to beat up Misty. I forgot about her because she's very forgettable because you always focus on Bill and Bill's conundrum of becoming a Pokemon. But she stands here, she's like, hi, fight me, and then she falls. Although she can be scary in this fight because we're using a ground type. And she's using a water psychic, which is literally a double effectiveness against a ground poison type.
Misty's the only one that's scary, because Goldeen can't learn a water type attack until later.
Doesn't it learn like Bubble Beam at level 30?
Oh, come on. It confused me. No! Oh my god. Why? No! Okay. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but I gotta go back and heal. Oh crap, I forgot about this. Oh
no. Okay.
I forgot about this guy.
Uh-oh.
I'm so used to going this way out the gym. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard. Let me see if I can
should drop the
figure this
Thrash.
out.
Or Mega Punch, right?
No, I can't go Thrash because the shoulder's too high.
Oh, Shelter, right. Yeah.
So, Mega Punch should two-shot the Horsey.
Okay.
I'm not worried about the bubble. Actually, if my math is correct, Mega Punch should be like an 80-85% of HP, so Horn Attack should get the kill. I'm going off of base stats for Gen 1. Shelter is pretty defensive, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Mega Punch first, and then I'm going to go Thrash.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
I got a crit?
Or...
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, there's level 25. Okay.
Oysters up, chat.
Well, you guys got to see an extra fight. I normally don't do 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do apologize to everyone in chat who had to witness that.
It's Pokemon.
I am, I'm not going to say that I'm a little rusty, but I haven't played this in a while, but I still remember everything.
That's strange. I took you for being a little shifty instead.
Wait, why did it not? Okay. Yeah.
I feel ignored! No.
No, you're good.
I was good with I like that joke. I don't know.
7. Wait. Did I not? Oh, okay, I went too far up. So this is 2, 3, 5, 2 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay. Oh crap, did I say? Oh god.
You're just gonna first shot the run. It's okay. It's all good.
I hope. The chance of dying here is less than 10%, but I don't want to jinx it. Because you just go Thrash, and the only way she does it is she, like, Bubble Beam crits you or Speed Drops you.
Speed drop, yeah.
Wait, what happened?
No!
What just happened? Did I miss my Thrash? Did I Gen 1 miss Thrash?
Oh, man!
Oh, you didn't Gen 1 miss.
I've lost so much money.
Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
How far down is... I gotta know how far down the,
You crit it, so it's at, like, 4%. Not even.
okay.
Yeah. Stormy knows tackle? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Okay. I actually got it. Oh my god.
Now I'm sweating, thanks.
Wow. I took... That is not even a 1%. Now that is 1 out of 256 chance to miss that.
Everyone in chat, check your posture and check anything that you might clench when you see dire straight RNG like that. This is your time to unfurl.
I'm sweating and I'm kind of... I'm gonna have to... crap. I am going to have to go to a completely another fight in order to make up that EXP that I didn't earn.
Would the swimmer make it up, though? Or is it still too short?
Wait, swimmer? No, because...
No?
Shoulder and, Horsey and Shoulder don't have enough, don't give off enough EXP compared to a Starmie.
Okay, that's fair.
It's hard to explain because, they give off different amounts. That was, like, the scariest thing ever, though.
I mean, you hit 3/4 frame Spearows, and then now you've hit the miss into the crit. I don't want to bring it into reality, but we might be looking at the most lucky run you've ever seen.
Huh.
We can just change the perspective. This is actually good that this is happening in a weird way because it's the final show, so we gotta give everyone like this build up story, you know, this hero story of this kid who's been like, yo, you're going to be champ. You're like, okay, and then that type of thing. But it can't just be that easy, you know.
Like, I'll tell people this, I swear to God, I did not dance on a crack that was on top of a ladder while holding a black cat. I swear to God.
Oh, that's weird, because I took a black cat that I didn't know and walked under a ladder while Salt was around me, and I just didn't throw any of it, so... This could be on me. I'm sorry.
2, 1, 2, 3... Oh my god. So the way to do this is 11, 2, 3, 6 to get to the person. And we don't need oddish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And sadly for me, I have to go this way because I can't see. So...
I bet you it says that in the actual speedrun notes. I can't see, go this way.
Huh.
I hope so.
But you can't read because he can't see.
I've actually made blindfolded guides, like for people to, I hate to say this, memorize every single movement in the game. Like, I tell them every single, like, I'll tell them 7U, X, 2D, A, you know, stuff like that. And tell them exactly what to do, like, all 2,500 or 3,000 sequences. Depending on the
Actually, I don't follow a ton of blindfold runs. Has there ever been talk of allowing, like, people with visual impairments to use Braille? Like, is using Braille cheating in a blindfolded speedrun? If they want to just check their notes?
I have absolutely... You know what? I don't know, because we've never discussed it. I would like to think that they wouldn't allow outside notes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because the only thing I use that is outside is the metronome for the Nidoran manip, and the only reason I do it is because I don't want to take forever to get it done, but as far as like, and everyone's like, oh well, if you allow one single little thing, then we're gonna do like 1 billion different things, and I'm like, no. I tell people if they can beat my record using limited resources that I use, like I will not accept anyone who can beat my world record unless they can do it with the way I did it or better. Because I am the moderator for speedrun.com for Pokemon Red 80% glitchless blindfolded. So runs will go through me before, and trust me, I will allow anything that is legit. But okay, let's see. Horn attack. Don't sand attack me, you stupid bird. Oh, I don't know if it landed or not. Oh, that was so fast it sounded like it didn't, but I don't know because it's instant text. Am I allowed to ask her now?
I think you're gonna be okay.
Okay, so just for the sake of this specific run, and I'm not having to scratch my head or anything, did the sand attack hit?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I missed it too.
Oh my god, okay.
I wanted to eat my green beans! I just looked down for a second.
I'm gonna pray. Okay. So it depends on the percent. Okay. Either I'm lucky or it missed. Okay. I should have saved, but I didn't.
Which trainer are you looking to for the extra XP over the Starmie now?
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... It's kind of weird because the way I do it depends on... like, there's one trainer that I can go to that is easy because he's only got one Pokemon. But it's a little bit later in the run. I'll have to tell you guys when I get there. But the reason why I'm waiting is because there's a chance that I might accidentally run into someone else. But I have someone just in case. But here's another thing. If I hit the Zapdos goal, or Articuno or Moltres, then guess what? I don't have to worry about it. Well, yeah, I kind of do. I think, no.
Hey, Kit.
Yeah.
You want to tell the chat what prize they win if they hit that goal, and how they could hit that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. So, you guys, you know Pokemon. You know Pokemon Red and Blue. You know the big, strong Pokemon, right? No, not Mewtwo. He's kind of lame. He sits in a cave all emo-like. I mean the other ones. The birds. The ones that have a whole movie where they're fighting each other and they almost kill a 10-year-old. I guess Mewtwo does that too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we can go beat those birds up. So, if you guys go ahead and do the old donate arena and put that money towards the incentive to go fight Zapdos, we can turn that bird into dinner. And if we get more money after that, we can go make the rubber chicken, also dinner, I guess? I don't know why you need a rubber chicken. Whatever, we can go fight the birds.
What is the purpose of the rubber chicken? I missed something.
Moltres, especially its shiny, just looks like a flaming rubber chicken. You're welcome.
Huh? It does?
It does to me.
Okay, now we're trading Spirit for Farfetch. Being able to stretch.
I think I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next hour and a half. I can't see it.
I give you something a lot weirder to think about in Pokemon.
Farfetch'd?
Well,
Mr. Mime?
I was gonna say something very, very awkward, but...
I like ducks, though.
Dare I ask?
Okay, so, I like ducks, but because he's a duck, I want to nickname him Quackers. Because a duck quacks, and I like to, because I nicknamed my Quaxley Quackers. And I like that nickname, Quackers.
How'd you feel about Quaxley's final Evo?
Yeah, he's alright, but I just... I got a Flamigo and just speedran the game.
Seeing Quackwavel dancing the way he does makes me deeply uncomfortable.
Okay, but consider this. It's got Boogie. It's a vibe, right?
It does, but also why he got such a big badonkadonk.
Okay, I'm not... No, see, nothing's ever gonna beat Feralabooty, so I'm not worried about that. Because... Gen 3 Feraligatr, forever... You know how Shifty says you can see all of the all the routes? And you can just say Feraligatr, and I will just see the curvature that is the gator butt, and it's right there.
I know it's his back spikes, but it looks like his booty.
It's not his back. There's no way it's his back spikes.
It's his back. It's his back spikes.
His back
looks like a booty.
It's all that in his back, okay? That's all I'm saying.
So what I'm about to do is I'm going to attempt, since I remembered, I'm going to attempt the Surge Kinsman blindfolded. I've only succeeded once, but it will save a lot of time if I successfully complete this. No. Ah! I hit the wrong one. Aww. Aww. I hate that.
So there's an actual algorithm to this. Which the game is supposed to follow. I don't remember if this is... I still get this confused, but I believe in red, it's the outer... On the first to the third row, if you're looking from top to bottom, the first to the third row, it'll either be the outer left, the outer right, or the center trash can, and in the middle row, it'll either be the middle two trash cans, not the center one, the middle left and middle right trash can as the first one. From there, it's then a 50-50 of an adjacent trash can. In yellow, if you would like to look it up, there is a convoluted graph that you can follow that shows you where everything could go, and most things can lead you to the top left corner, or that's this game. The point is, Lieutenant Surge not only is a horrible individual, but also created the worst thing ever in any gym I think I could think of.
It's a pretty bad puzzle.
I don't understand. It's not even a puzzle. That's the thing. I can't even call this a puzzle. It's a coin flip. I would have rather just sat at a table and every time I failed, a Voltorb exploded.
This top upper left trash can is a 50-50 between it and other ones, and I've missed it every time.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out a coin. Shifty, call it.
Heads.
Alright, one sec. Wait, Kat, you're on this too. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, we're gonna go with tails. Let's see. Alright, we've hit tails. This time it's working. There's as much logic in this coin flip working for the top trash can right now as this puzzle is. So here we go. This is gonna be the one. I'm calling right now. Bam, right there. See? Doesn't even follow its own rules.
Oh, it's this one now, so it's this one. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Yeah, I was really hoping to hit that. Usually this is a dead run in a speed run.
There's something so satisfying about being in love with Pokemon. When stuff like that exists.
We certainly do it to ourselves.
We are a different breed of fan base. That is for sure. It's so diverse. It's astounding. So anyways, here's Lieutenant Surge. Guess what? He's gonna look at Nidoking and say, what do I do? Because, like, literally, what does he do? There are very few strong moves that can be used here that are gonna be a problem for Nidoking. So yeah.
probably Sonic Boomed, but he also has a chance of using Tackle.
Okay, here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Shifty, you play the card game. Do you always call heads or always call tails?
Tails. Every time.
Yeah?
Yep.
Me too.
Every time. Because Tails never fails, except when it does.
Uh-huh. Except when it does. Yep. My husband does heads, and you want to know why?
Why's that?
Because in the Game Boy game, if it flipped heads, you went first. Like, you didn't choose, it was just if you got heads, you went first.
Oh yeah, the Game Boy, yeah. Because that's what the rules used to be.
And so he always has called it heads ever since.
And now my friend ProPokeNoob gets to explain the absolutely perfect logic behind what I'm about to do to this man's house.
Okay, so hear me out. You know about time travel, right? You've understood that Rapidash has nothing to do with it. So either way, we're going to gain a Vite voucher. And you're like, why did you say that we're going to be drilling multiple holes through people's ceilings? Well, you see, here's the thing. So the fan club is a dungeon. And as such, we are going to leave irreparable house damage to this fan club to go back to Cerulean City. Why? Because it's the last place we healed. We didn't heal in Vermilion City. And then from here, we're just gonna leave it. That man talked about his Rapidash, poured his heart and soul into that story. Lovely, cute, smart, cozy, cuddly, love it, hug it, stuff, whatever. And then we're like, yeah, that's cool. See ya. And you just Batman meringue through his roof. You leave. There's a little bit of dust that falls on his assistant, which is super rude, by the way. You don't dust it off after. And then you get a bike for free. Now, also note that this is the biggest example of something that'll never happen, where something is on sale for $1 million and you give them a ticket, you get it for free. Okay? If that actually existed, I don't know what an economy would look like, but I sure as heck would like to be a piece of that myself. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. $1 million for free? I'm okay with that, but it's not actually $1 million for one exchange. Nonetheless, we're going to chop this tiny tree down that prevents you entirely from leaving the south end of Cerulean because somebody thought it'd be a great idea to plant this year, probably Misty. And we're going to head towards the place that doesn't affect blind speedrunners, or any speedrunners for that matter, Rock Tunnel.
6, 7, 1, 2. And I do it right in front of this tree, so what I can do is I can just do this, and I can just cut it right away. I don't have to count my steps. I do now. Spam 1, 2, 3.
And yes, in Gen 1, you couldn't just click on the thing and say, would you like to use the HM? No. You menued.
And you know something funnier is, you can even cut the grass if you wanted to.
I missed that mechanic. That was so cool.
It was.
It was.
No! Okay. I was hoping that it wouldn't miss. Okay, good, it made it. Because I don't want to turn 4 Thrash and then mess everything up, and then the Bellsprout does God knows what to me. Which, speaking of these stupid plant Pokemon, the junior trainer in the cave, we hate her more than any other trainer in this game. And we all curse her. Not nearly
I'm
as
fascinated to know why.
Not nearly as much as we curse Karen in the Elite Four and her Umbreon, but...
Oh man,
Or
it's her
in Gold.
Houndoom for me.
Oh my god, that Umbreon is the stupidest thing on the planet Earth. I cannot... Speedrunners hate that thing more than life, like anything. Especially this... Okay, so this girl is the worst trainer ever, because if our Thrash doesn't KO, the thing almost always inflicts us with some status condition that keeps us from being able to attack, and if Thrash doesn't land its attacks, then we get confused. We're gonna Thunderbolt Thrash. And nobody likes that. I can tell everyone, every single trainer, that every speedrunner, or at least me, doesn't like in any Pokemon game. And sorry I brought up Karen. Karen's the worst, because we all don't... I told people that's the reason why we call, like, some women Karens, specifically because of Karen from the Elite Four in Pokemon, but not really.
I like Karen. She's cool.
Her Umbreon is so mean. It likes to sand attack and confuse Ray. Oh my god. I hate that. Go away, you stupid bird. We don't like you.
We have ducks now.
Yeah.
Ducks is the friend.
We got the cool bird. Or the cool duck. But
I mean, the cool version of it is Surfetched, but, you know, that's a completely different thing. Anyways, here's the dungeon that doesn't matter to blindfolded speedrunners, because they don't need to see either. Like, as you can see, Gen 1, you kind of just can sort of see the walls. That's why they sort of change how it looked in Gen 2, and then Gen 3 they kind of opted for a half and half of like, alright, well, it's completely dark, but also here's for like people who literally cannot see when it's pitch black type of deal. So this was just lightly shaded walls that seem to be, I don't know, laced with amethyst or something, and because of all the holes you probably left through, I don't know, rope cannoning through the top of the Mount Rock Tunnel, we can just see the walls. That's the lore now. Take it or leave it.
I will say, on an original Game Boy, it was pretty hard to see.
Unless you tilted it down towards the
God.
sun.
I forgot to do the rappel. That's my fault. We were talking and I forgot to rappel. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Although I do like the touch of you can't see your menu very well because you're in the dark.
It is a good touch.
I like it.
Trying to time some of these movements on a bicycle is not fun, but it's doable.
Oh, we're coming up to my favorite guy who I found out what he says about the Pokemon cosplaying. Costume play. He talks about costume play. It's the original cosplayer.
Wait, what?
Shadow. Yeah, there's a guy like, do you like costume play? And he's like, he's one of the super fans. He's one of the Pokemaniacs who eventually dresses up like a Slowpoke.
I don't remember that. I know who you're referring to. I don't remember him saying costume play. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Play. Yeah, he says costume play.
I don't remember the word play.
Okay. Here's the
because he doesn't say cosplay. He says costume play.
Here's this girl we hate so much, everybody.
Welcome to the status, sister.
Everybody in this chat hates her. Whether you like her, whether you hate her or not, you hate her.
Can we get a $5 appreciation of every other NPC in the game train except this girl?
Wait, can we talk about how cute Oddish is?
Oddish is absolutely cute.
I forgot how cute its red sprite is.
Unfortunately, it's with this trainer, but Oddish everywhere else. Untainted, pure, just walks around, head empty. Full of grass.
I hate to say that I don't like Oddish, just because of the speed
No,
run.
like, as a whole, I'm very neutral on Oddish, but that particular Oddish sprite is very cute.
You gotta feel for it, though. It has no arms, and it lives for a very long time. It's like being at a pie eating contest its entire life.
I have never won a pie eating contest, but I've competed in multiple.
But like, you know, your hands are behind your back. That's Oddish's entire existence, and you can't even give up. And be like, no, I need an arm. No, you're just. It's kind of like my baby nephew, where when he's face down on his belly, you're just kind of looking at going, well, you either have to lift your head or, yeah, your face is flat on the ground. That's Oddish. That's Oddish's entire existence, potentially.
Wait, so eat with your hands behind your back? I've never had to do that in one.
We're doing very different pie eating contests.
Okay, I guess in the South it's different because they let you use a fork and a knife.
I guess Southern Canadians are more excited to stick their entire face in a pie.
Now, the only eating competition I've ever won is a wing eating competition. I ate 225 in 90 minutes.
What flavor?
No flavor. Neutral and with water with lemon.
Water with lemon.
Well, the thing is, if you put any flavor or you drink anything that's like weird, then it's just gonna fill you up.
See, that should be the semifinals. It should go from bland to tougher spices, and then you just whip out the California Reapers or something like that.
Oh, it's just to see who can eat like the most. So
Yeah, who could?
And the thing is, it's so easy to do. I can teach anyone to do it. So basically, you have the drums, and they're pretty easy. You just bite on the right here with the whole thing in your mouth, and you just go and yank the whole thing off. If you do it right, you'll get it all in one shot. The flats, you have to bite down on the one corner where they have where the bone can separate, and then you go and pull all the meat off the bone at once, and only chew like a couple of times, because if you chew too much, teeth are going to get tired, and that's not a good thing. Sorry.
You know, usually I learn a new Pokemon fact. Today I learned how to do a wing eating contest. Pokemon never fails.
I was just gonna say, of all the things I thought I would learn today, that was not it.
I have lived a very weird life. I
get it.
I'm weirder. I'm as weird as they come. And I'm so happy.
So part of the reason why we fight this trainer is there's less Pokemon in this trainer. I believe the other one has 3. Also, fun fact, if you play this in randomizer and come from the other direction, that last will actually box you in. You can't get through between her and the gambler.
So the reason why this guy is because it's faster. The two Clefairies are harder to beat than this guy.
The Pixies are... Oh, yeah, because you got Bubble Beam. And now for the walk in a straight line challenge.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And I probably missed a bunch of them, yeah. I missed a bunch of presses. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now... I know me. So 3, 5, 4... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. B-A, 1, 2, 3, by TMO7, which kills everything in existence. Okay, I'm assuming the 250 hasn't been met yet for the...
Correct.
Okay, I'll buy an extra super pelt just in case, though. Okay, so buy 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Number I absolutely hate. I don't like the number 1, 3. I don't even like to acknowledge its existence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is called the Flareon movement because it's Flareon's national dex number 136. Now time for something that a blind person cannot ever do, and it's accurately predict where this little girl's at.
She's whiny and she's also elusive.
Yes, she is. She's very whiny. But she gives away some pretty cool prizes.
It's Tri Attack, Rock Slide, and
Ice Beam.
It is Ice Beam. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. How did I remember Tri Attack but not Ice Beam? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's the lemonade. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down A, up A.
So we're getting to the point where those X accuracies will have a very specific purpose beyond just increasing accuracy. Because, again, Gen 1 mechanics. Let's just say certain things don't work the way, or they work too well, and don't actually fulfill the role, but fulfill it. They're overachievers in this game. One thing to note, because everyone knows about the classic, like, X items, they raise their stats artificially, so they don't need to move like Meditate, Swords Dance, Calm Mind, stuff like this. In Gen 1, fun fact, if you crit, you don't take into account any stat raises or lowers. You just kind of hit as if it was double damage. So, luckily for us, Nidoking is fast, but not fast enough where it'd be critting all the time or using high crit moves. So we are going to be getting those bonuses that are going to help us to take out certain Pokemon that are just going to be, again, 2 or 3 KOs to bring it down. The less actions we can take, the better it's going to be. So X items can help with that significantly.
Okay, this is a very difficult one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Learn it for slot. Okay, B. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the reason why level 7 Ducks is because, or level 7 Spearow.
HMs organize themselves based on where they are in the moveset. So with level 7, we have the 4 moves. We can teach over the top move, and now Fly will always be on top, so there's no extra menuing when we want to reposition on the world. You also notice that we were moving some items. Moving items in your inventory makes you move faster through your inventory. And since Shifty is not going to need to click on the SS ticket or anything like that, we're moving some of those items out of the way and bringing other items to the forefront. Because in this game, it wasn't about putting an item in front of an item like you would in Gen 2 and beyond. It's actually swapping the positions of them in the inventory. Which is important for certain glitches, which you're not going to see till glitches run. Clearly. So now we meet our rival again, and he's like, hey, I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon in this graveyard. And then you destroy him in the graveyard, and he goes, no, Daddy! And then he runs home and he looks for his father and realizes he doesn't have one. Then from there we walk up and we save Mr. Fuji. I never said it was a good story, I'm just saying that is the story.
Sorry, I'm almost dying of laughter over here. I think it's funny. See, this is why I love Pro Pokenoob. He is like the greatest commentator in the history of commentators. He is legendary. People should literally have to pay to come listen to this guy. He's so good.
I mean, I've kind of been working on that. Look, what I've learned of being a creator for over 10 years with Pokemon is Pokemon has only so much you can give until you have to start giving for it. right? Pokemon can only be so funny until you make it funnier. So if I have to talk about the misadventures of Misty throwing her badge into the river one more time, I will do it, and I will make it a different reason every single time based on what item gets thrown in there. It's just how it is.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1.
So we bought a very particular item in the Celadon department store that's going to help us get through and skip an entire section of this game called the Rocket Warehouse. Rocket Warehouse? Which one is this? I played too many Pokemon games. It is Rocket Hideout. There we go.
Hideout.
Oh, no, this is the Pokemon Tower.
This is Pokemon Tower, but we're skipping
skipping
Rocket Hideout.
Yeah, the game corner, yeah.
Because here's the thing. So the real story is, it's a really sad story. There's an ancient Marowak mother who has passed and is haunting the stairway that somehow Team Rocket got through, and Mr. Fuji, but they probably used Mr. Fuji to be like, look, you see, Mr. Fuji looks like a Poké doll, so Marowak's like, yeah, you're good. You guys look okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a doll that looks like Mr. Fuji called the Poké doll. And we're gonna go, hey, look, we have a Mr. Fuji. We just miniaturized him because Bill turned himself into a Pokemon, so we want to see if we could turn Mr. Fuji into a toy. And we're gonna show the Marowak this toy. And the Marowak's be like, yeah, you're good, go through, you guys look like good people. So not only do we pretend to be good people by showing them a miniaturized toy version of Mr. Fuji, but we don't have to go through and get the Sylph Scope. That's the actual reason.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a very long, it's actually not that long, but because we can skip it, it's a speed run. We skip it and it's a speed run. Just another one of those great things, because the other reason is, for those that don't know, Poké Dolls are items that you can use similar to Fluffy Tail in newer gens, where it just avoids, you can run away guaranteed from a wild encounter. Marowak is considered a wild encounter, even if it's forced. You can't run from it, but you can escape from it using a Poké Doll. And as such, it completes the flag, and you're clear to go. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go through all these mediums, or these channelers. It's also very fortunate and very bizarre, and I'm not sure why it was like this. Maybe it was just limitations at the time. But when you come in here without, and we're using Repel so you can't see it, but the wild Pokemon here cannot actually be seen without the Sylph Scope. They will just be unidentified ghosts. On the trainers, though, you see them. They changed this in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but until then, they're just going to Earth and Quad at you, and you're going to fight Ghastlies and Haunters. So we're very fortunate that we don't have to go grab Sylph Scope. We save ourselves, I don't know, what is that, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes?
Hey, more than that.
Is it more than that?
For me, it is, because I'm blindfolded.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, here's the thing. If people would have been like, we'll donate $1,000 to see you do it classic, I would have gladly done it, but...
I mean, when you think about it, half of it's an auto-scroller.
But yeah, for me, the thing is like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the way to get through Rocket Hideout, the reason why it's slow is there is a lot of, like, backtracking back and forth. You go to the second floor, to then go to the fourth floor, and then go back up to the first floor, and go basement floor. It's just a lot of going ups and downs, right? And you don't have a run or anything in this game, so, you know, you're just waddling along as this little 10-year-old looking to become champion and taking down a crime syndicate. But here we go. We're gonna go say hi to Begone Intruders. It's a talking Marowak, by the way. And we don't even know it's a Marowak. It's just Ghost. Here you go. You can't be ID'd, and we're like, all right, And then we go, look, Fuji doll, and we're good to go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. That is Glaylai's national dex number, I believe. So we call it that Glaylai. 362.
Glaylai. Sure is.
Yeah, and the one before that was 141 when I went from that last what you call a medium. I went from her to the rare candy 141, that's Kabutops. The one before that, between the two mediums, that was 232 Donphan. So I remember them by Pokemon. Make it very easy on me.
Well, then I can tell you the powers of moves, because I was a former competitive player.
Ooh, there's a poll right now in the chat for the best Gen 1 starter, except Potato let me down and didn't put Pikachu in the poll. Pikachu's a violet option because of yellow.
Yes. Pikachu's the best option.
Wouldn't that also be Eevee then because of Let's Go Eevee?
Well,
sort of. So kind of, because like
Gen
Blue
7.
/ Gary starts with it in yellow, but like Let's Go's not Gen 1, it's remake.
Yeah.
It's ambiguous. I would give
Okay,
it to you either yes or no.
Please, dear God, no. Cannot confuse, right? No. Okay. I don't know how I missed that goal bet. That is not a 1% range or whatever. That thing was literally... there's no it was holding on by more than like 4 or 5 HP.
They had the ittiest bitty bit.
Yeah. Aren't you lacking on XP still, or does that not affect the level at this point?
Oh my god, you were 100% correct. I'm not up to level. Oh my god, I'm gonna level here in this fight more than likely. Okay, here's the first instance you guys get to see. A, 1, 2, A.
Alright, so, welcome to True Sight. They thought they just increased accuracy by 1 stage. Unfortunately, they turned 1 and someone fell asleep on the computer and their nose hit the 0. So basically you can't miss once you use X accuracy, which means now Horn Drill is 100% accurate, 1-hit KO move. And as long as you are an equal or higher speed, you hit. I don't even think it matters with X accuracy. The point is, you're gonna one-shot everything. That's why you buy the X accuracies, and a lot of them, because you're gonna be OHKOing a lot of Pokemon. So, mystery debunked. Gen 1 is put together with duct tape and a lot of dreams. And these dreams have sparked our love for almost 30 years of Pokemon. Go us. We could have been, think about it, we could have been Digimon people. Oh man, we could have been...
What is this thing called?
Yu-Gi-Oh players. Woo! How many communities can I upset at once?
What is a Yu-Gi-Oh? That sounds
I think they're from Zatchbell. I think Yugamons are from Zatchbell. A subsect of Beyblades.
A Beyblade, is that something you cut chicken with?
You could if you hit the right angle on the chicken. At least the way we played Beyblades. We weren't allowed to play on my table, so we went to my friend's house where my mom was perfectly fine with all of their furniture being destroyed. We had a couple of vases. But it wasn't me, because I only could afford the push ones for the Beyblades. I couldn't do the let them rip. I couldn't actually rip. I was a very weak child. Hand grip strength, not my strength, but... They would do it, but the problem is they had really good grip strength, but they couldn't aim, so they would like throw it backwards, and that one flower pot just went kaboom.
You can keep.
So, anyways,
talking.
we saved Fuji.
I hate this music, so you can keep talking. Sorry.
Perfect. So, anyways, we saved Fuji. He's like, cool. Here, I need you to go take down Rocket. You're like, what do you mean we need to go take down Rocket? He goes, listen, I made a bad deal with them. They used me. They said I look like something that Marowak would let through, and they did. And then he decides to tell you, yeah, they're gonna go fabricate a bunch of Master Balls over at Silphco, which is part factory, part office, I guess. And by the way, just as a side note, I've only thought about this. Note that the development center for the Master Ball is on the 5th floor. A machine that size working on the 5th floor of Silphco, can you imagine being on the lower or the upper floor and hearing that machine whir non-stop? And then worrying about if something went wrong with those balls, and then you just have this massive explosion in the middle of your office building. I would just like to point that out. Anyways, so we're gonna go shut that down, and what I mean by that is Giovanni. By the way, we're gonna see Giovanni for the first, it's supposed to be second, but the first time, and we're gonna remind him that he works as a gym leader. You might think this is all, like, I'm telling you too much of the plot. Again, 30-year-old game. And, yeah, this was very complicated to everybody. Nobody could figure out where they were going, and we're going to show you how to do it in 3 simple steps. First things first, you got to go get the key to get in to open all of these shutters that apparently Team Rocket can do, we can't. And the amazing thing is, they thought this would be a really good puzzle for you to figure out. So you, first of all, just go to the 5th floor on the elevator, and you're going to go talk to this Rocket. You're going to be like, why are you talking to a trainer? You don't want to fight trainers. Well, you see, this trainer is part of the puzzle. Because you see, it's faster to talk to this trainer that you're going to have to fight. And you might go, well, Mr. Commentator, what do you mean we have to fight? That's just leading to a dead end. No, it's not, dear viewer. It's leading to the card key. Because for some reason they thought maybe the kids will figure out that they have to hit that warp point and then hit the warp point a second time to then slip through and grab the card key. Team Rocket thought they were pleasant. We don't. So either way, we're going to take this guy down and remind him why we're upset about that.
I almost made a boo-boo. I was like, oh wait, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I just... Alright.
So we're going to warp to the 9th floor, we're going to then warp back to the 5th floor, and we're going to walk down. There you go, that's your puzzle. You got lost forever, and now you feel silly. You're going to feel even sillier when the card key brings us straight to the fight with Giovanni. So here we go, we're going to take this warp back because it's in our way, because again, they thought this was cool. We walk back over here, we're going to be going to the left, opening this shutter, and you're going to be like, well, that's strange, we're not going for items, Mr. Commentator. I'm like, yeah, first of all, my name's Noob. Second of all, we're going to take this warp downstairs. It's going to bring us to the 3rd floor. Guess where the 3rd floor brings us to?
13, 14, 15, and 6. Sorry, guy, I'm just counting.
Oh, I know, I'm letting you count because this is about building suspense. You're gonna open this door. Congratulations, you're now at the fight with your rival. Do you feel like you wasted hours and days of your life as a child? You did. Because it's that simple.
I'm so glad I was muted because that snort was obnoxious.
And we go up one step so that way he's not playing ringer. He's not playing will the circle be unbroken around me, or he's not walking circles around me. He goes straight.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to push you out of the way. Like, we appreciate Silver because Silver actually pushes us in Gen 2. But in this game, smell you later, and he just kind of like stares you down as he walks behind you. But that's way too slow. So we save him like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps or something like that. You save a lot of steps. It's a fair amount of time if you let him walk.
So I've got a funny story about that. So do you know what the rival says his name is when he goes off and leaves you for the first time? After you
Yes,
beat him?
when he says question mark, question mark, question mark.
So guess what I told the officer his name was?
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Because I was always considered smartass of the year when I was in school. Like, I was that bad.
No,
in school.
I just was like, oh, that's a weird name. Like, what? And it did not occur to me till the literal end of the game. Like, wait, I was supposed to name this dummy.
Oh, no. I knew. But the thing is, like, I've always been, like, the smart alecky kids when I was younger. So I was just like, okay. His name was question mark, question, you know. And I did the same thing when Professor Oak said, this is my grandson,
what's his name again?
And he says, What was his name again? Just because I could. Yeah, I was not the most fun kid for adults to deal with.
I was very much the same way, which is why I felt very stupid when I realized, oh, I was supposed to name this kid. Oh.
Well, Groff took care of himself, so yay. But yeah, this is just, I don't know. I really like. I played this thing through so many times. It's like when you guys were just like, oh wow, you've done this like playing Blindfolded while on a treadmill, and I'm like, well yeah, at some point it just gets not boring, but it gets to the point where I gotta make it a little bit more difficult. I used an Aetheron horn drill, so... And now the same thing that I did between the medium and the rare candy in the Pokemon Tower, I will be doing Kaboot Tops again, 1-4-1, to get to the thingy-majig hiding Giovanni. And Alex Eckers is only 1 down. stretch my legs.
Why'd I just get that existential dread as that kid who was picked last in phys ed when I saw that Q-Bone's getting pumped and then just drops on the spot?
Which is funny, because I was always, like, bigger and stronger than everyone when I was young, so I was one of the first picked. But the thing is,
I'm a phys ed teacher now.
I was one of those kids that was like, I loved Pokemon, but I was also like athletic. I don't know how to say it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it was cool because I could like protect like some of my friends who were nerds as well, and like I sucked at like certain subjects, so I could get them to help me with my like English or social studies homework. In exchange, like no one would ever pick on him.
Okay, Kit, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Giovanni wearing green lipstick, yes or no?
Huh?
Look at the sprite. On the overworld sprite, Giovanni wearing green lipstick, yes or no?
Now I'm gonna have to stare at it when it comes back.
Wait, in the battle or in the overworld?
No, in the overworld.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, because I can stop when it comes to him. Bumblebee you, because you are absolutely weak to water for no reason whatsoever. Some gigantic, whatever Rhydon is, or Rhyhorn, whatever he is.
That can learn surf, by the way.
Rhino, that's right.
Which can learn surf.
I forgot what a rhino was.
Okay, guys.
Does the green lipstick here or no?
Oh, yes.
Just go through. Green lipstick, yes or no?
I suppose you're right.
He doesn't have a mustache.
No, he really doesn't. Why did they make that line green?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just for this
Alright.
exact moment in time for you to make that realization. It was built for
Alright.
you.
Hey, so I went to randompokemon.com and I generated a single Pokemon.
Okay.
We got Claydol. So I donated $5 for you to tell me what Claydol's number is.
National Dex number 344.
It sure is.
Yep.
I'm pretty good at Pokemon Cries. I'm not so hot at their dex numbers. Gonna be real.
Funny thing, Claydol was actually one of the best Pokemon in the TCG ever printed because, hang on, give me 1 second. I want to dig. So, Claydol from a set called Great Encounters has a Pokepower. They're not abilities back then, they're Pokepowers. And it says, once in your turn, you may choose up to 2 cards from your hand and put them on the bottom of your deck. If you do, draw till you have 6 cards in your hand. And it can't be used if he's asleep, confused, or paralyzed. It's broken. And at one point, it was a rare card that was worth literally $40.
Which for Pokemon is obscene, by the way.
It is. Yeah.
I know for other card games that's like a drop in the bucket, but for Pokemon, that's like insane.
And this was back in 2008. Or 2008 when it came out. Because, 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
2008 World Championships was Holland Phantoms to Majestic Dawn, and that was the I competed in that, and I played Delta Species Typhlosion deck because it was strong against Gordy Gallade and Empoleon Bronzong, but I lost to Leafeon Magmortar, just auto lost to that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. 1,
That's
2.
crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm about to sing perfectly with his pokey flute. This is ready for this. Da, 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 da.
Tone accurate, by the way.
Perfect. Absolutely 100. I should be on American Idol. No, I'm kidding.
Does that show still run?
Oh, I have no idea. What's that one where people do stuff on stage and that
America's Got Talent.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say that British guy that hates everyone, but yeah.
Maybe X Factor? Maybe that's the one you're thinking?
Oh,
right.
you're talking about MasterChef.
No, there's
No.
the guy who was on American Idol that hates everyone also did that talent one.
Yeah, I just don't remember if... You're thinking Simon Cowell.
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
One of the very few celebrity names I know.
5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, it's Hell's Kitchen.
3, 4,
Yes, but that's Gordon Ramsay. That's a different person.
That's part of the joke.
Alright.
But yeah, I did find the clay doll you're talking about. It sure enough, cosmic power. Choose up to 2 cards, put them on bottom,
Shifty's
draw till you have
cheating.
6. That's crazy.
It's not even touching the controller. Oh, I hit B. Most people did not know that. B will stop the bike. It's a B for brake. Not really, but...
It was X Factor. Okay. Oh, he's done both. Okay. I was like, I don't remember which one he was on. I didn't really watch either of them. Yeah, I learned B stopped the bike totally by accident.
I absolutely just don't watch anything that's not comedy, so it's hard for me to keep up on stuff. 5, 1, 2, 3,
This is gonna make me sound childish, but I just don't watch a lot of things with, like,
4, 5, 6,
humans. Like, I prefer to watch animated media.
Right. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's funny because the one thing that I watch, but like Pokemon pretty much was the only thing I ever done for like from the time it came out till COVID. Like I just did nothing else. As sad as that sounds.
I mean, it's not a whole lot. I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV in general, so it's mostly what I watched growing up with my family.
Most of what my parents watch was my mom watches soap operas, my dad watches every sport on TV. So people were like, oh, so that's why you're as good as you were at sports when you're young, and that's why you're a professional sports bettor when you got injured and couldn't keep playing sports. I'm like, yeah, my dad pretty much set me up for, and I hate to say that, he pretty much did set me up for being a professional sports bettor when I got hurt, because sports is all I do outside of Pokemon. I couldn't make any money Pokemon back in 2012, so. Okay.
But then we discovered we could play video games on the internet and make money.
Yeah.
It's true.
And now, like,
So-
an average of like 2, maybe 3 viewers every string.
Okay. So, we got another donation in.
Hmm?
Yeah.
We got a $5 donation from Illegally Sam, and it also went towards battling Zapdos, but it says Vivian.
Vivillon. Oh, okay. No. We're not doing the 666, bro. We're not doing that.
I did know that one. I don't know if Sam purposefully did it because
He
it's 666,
He
but
did.
I remember the memes when X and Y came out of like Esper catching Vivian in a bug net, and it was like, you're not worthy of this number. Like, people were unhinged about Vivian being
Oh my god.
666.
Is it okay if I told him I didn't want to say anything because of the 666? 'Cause I don't like that.
Yes, that's
Okay,
totally
cool,
okay.
That's cool, yeah. 'Cause,
We
yes,
are
I
not
do
going to be
know.
like, oh, dude. No, like,
100% knew. But I wanted to say I knew without saying the number because I don't like that number either.
X and Y memes. I'm 30 years old. Yeah, true.
Well, 30,
The old man.
I'm 34, so yeah.
There's this, like, it's the old man model, and he says, I'm 30 years old.
I'm not old.
What's funny?
It's really funny.
See, when I was injured in a vehicle accident and I needed a cane to get around, like, to Pokemon events, and I started, people started seeing me hobbling around. I'm like, I'm not as young as the teenage whippersnappers.
So I have a condition called fibromyalgia, and that just causes me pain, and so I move around kind of funny sometimes. So I joke about being ancient all the time. So this sort of stuff is just funny to me, but
It's crazy because for me, it's a little different. It's like, I tell people I was injured in a vehicle accident on March 3rd. I got rear-ended. The guy didn't even brake. Never.
what a jerk.
But yeah, he was looking. Apparently, according to the police report, he was looking at his phone, or he was
Oh, of
on
course.
his phone. The things showed that when they did the research, they said, "Oh, he was on his phone." It showed activity at that time. So, and I got hit going. He was going about between 35 and 40 mile an hour, and I was stopped behind another vehicle.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. And when I tell people, I was like, I was sitting there, and I get hit, and the next thing I feel is like I go jerked back, and when I looked after I got out of the hospital, I had dented the frame and window out. My head did that to this truck that I was in.
Oh, jeez.
And that's how I tell people, are like, is that? I was like, it's probably because I'm that big. Like people don't realize I get into a vehicle, I have to adjust as far back as possible when I get in. I tell people I am 425 pounds. I am gigantic. Before then, I could run, jump, do everything. Like I tell people, when I did the treadmills streams, 400 plus pounds, and I was walking on treadmill for 2.5 hours, and people are like, how do you do that? And I'm like, well, I'm used to it. Like, I go to a gym, I can't right now.
Right.
I'm actually gonna.
Also, I'm sorry if you heard me wheeze with laughter. It was not at your story.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Sam asked in chat if I could use ancient power, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, no, I'm not quite that powerful. The Earth has nerfed me in many ways.
I will tell you, child, I was before ancient power. That's
It's
new
true.
technology compared to me. That didn't
That's
come
very
out
true.
Till 2000. I've been around since 98. Ugh.
Oh, only 98. I'm 94.
Oh, I was talking about the game, sorry. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I was born in 91, so.
I know we just met, Kit, but I'm gonna press X to doubt on you not knowing ancient power. I think you're just containing your power and you don't want to show people.
You know, I do think I'm pretty powerful, but I don't think ancient power is quite there, because that would have the potential to give me boosts to all my stats, and the Earth couldn't handle me.
Well, according to most of the animations, you just threw 4 fossils at people, so there's enough fossils on Earth that you could just have groups of 4 and just drag a bag. It'll be like, excuse me a sec, you just pull out one of each type, just go, and that's it.
Like Animal Crossing. Just
Animal Crossing. Yo, Blathers, give me a second. I need section 4. Thank you.
See,
I'll find you another one. There's plenty of Triceratops everywhere. Frisbee.
Y'all have said so many games, and all of these games that I've never played, know nothing about, and I'm just like, I'm laughing anyway because Pokémon's just funny.
So here's
Animal
the deal,
Crossing's
right?
cozy.
Yeah, it's cozy, but there's a lot of weird things in Animal Crossing, like an owl that's extremely obsessed and almost like close to being Cinderella about fossils. So it's just almost, it's not as traumatizing as Rossetti, because Rossetti's a whole different beast of Dugtrio you don't want actually in a video game ever again. But, like, I feel like Rossetti was supposed to be part of Dugtrio, but because they didn't go with Doug Quadrio, that...
Decawug!
Yeah.
Doug Quad. No,
It was just-
kidding.
When they announced Wiglet, I said I knew that the Evo was just going to be called, like, Wug Trio or something.
Oh, yeah,
But then I
100%.
was like, imagine if there was another one, though, and it was Decawug, and my brother laughed so hard he cried. Trying to envision it.
It's all wiggly.
It's horrible, right?
So
No, it's great! I think it's hilarious! Oh,
So when I no that's okay. So when
that's normal, that's right.
yeah, when I am done and we're off stream, I want to show you guys something. You might have already seen it. I don't know. It's a meme about Wiggle that's hilarious.
Oh no. I'm not a fan of Wiglet. Ugh. Gives me the heebies.
It's a very funny meme. At least I found it funny when I saw it.
I'll humor you for sure. Just giving you a heads up. In general, gives me the heebies.
Six. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Talked to a guy who dropped his teeth on the ground, puts them back in after it's literally on the ground dirty in the middle of a safari. Sorry, you're the one who makes jokes. My bad.
No, you're right.
You're not wrong, though. This is the reality. Maybe you
It
just
is pretty
assumes that you wiped it
disgusting.
up. You were biking enough, it probably got air dried.
Yeah,
Probably.
And
but,
3 rare candies to revive Nidoking. But because
Yep, rare candies.
we're not going for world record, I'm healing him because I'm not about to do the thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 4, 5, 6, 7. Replace. 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pause, down A. And now you know strength, then surf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. B. 1. And then just fly to Pallet Town.
Notice how we've let Erica sleep for this long? It's gonna be like that for a while.
Yeah.
Erica just has a lot of problematic Pokemon that we can't officially handle at the moment. So, and she's out of the way, we gotta like cut a bush, and we have to build up the strength in order for us to feel good about destroying nature again. So, but the reality is she has like a Tangela, she has a Vileplume. They're hard to hit, they have good defenses. So we're gonna try and gain the levels here so that we can just be strong enough to fight those without us having all of that hacks happening to us.
5, 1, 2, 3.
you know, you also just don't want to go yet because you don't want those girls to be like, ah, gross, a boy, he's trying to peep on us, even though they're all fully clothed.
4.
And well, the worst thing is, it's because of the guy outside. That's already happening.
Right?
At least you're going inside and you're like, face and be like, here, if it's my time, win against me in Pokemon battles, because that's the way they show altercations in this world. But the guy standing outside is both a creep and a coward.
Correct. Objectively correct.
I can tell you
Sorry.
that the most
I'm not just saying, I use a super repel and toss the repel. Sorry. And now 3, 6, 8. Sorry, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. Okay. The weirdest encounter I've ever had in Pokemon, I basically lived out a Pokemon day once where when I did competitive battling on Pokemon Showdown, I had someone approach me because of my username, and I was asked to change my name, and if I lost in a Pokemon battle to them, I had to change my name. And
That
this person
sounds like
was
Showdown.
this person was dead serious, and I challenged it, turned it into a YouTube video, and they brought like completely non-format. I brought my normal team at the time, And they brought like a Mewtwo, a Marowak, and a Mega Blastoise or something like this, and some other weird Pokemon. I think they had a Delibird on their team with just present. And it was the strangest experience that I've ever had in Pokemon, where I was actually Pokemoned and challenged to a duel. Yeah.
Pokemon Showdown is a fascinating environment.
Pokemon Showdown is the reason I'm here. If you, for one reason or another, all roads led to here.
Pokemon Showdown's the only reason I was ever decent at the Pokemon VGC.
Yeah, there's no way I was running around in circles hatching eggs. You couldn't catch me doing that at all.
I have hatched so many eggs.
You are a trooper, and I appreciate your dedication.
No. I just used RNG manipulation back in the day. Or we just used PK Hex.
Nope, I did it. I replayed Legends Arceus to try and get a 0 speed Enamorus even. I've replayed Sword and Shield 4 different times to get min speed Legends.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not kidding.
I believe you, and I simply cannot fathom how strong of a will you have for that. No, I mean, Game Freak does this to us. That's what they want.
All I'm asking, Game Freak, just give us like a rusty or a plastic or a something bottle cap so I never have to reset for 0 speed again. I'm begging you.
Okay, so we're at...
Well, that's the point of Pokemon Champions coming out, isn't it? Because you can just change the IVs at will by buying an $80 Pokemon Coliseum with less features?
Oh, wait.
Sort of.
Is that what they're going to do to replace the Pokemon VGC?
We think that's going to replace the main series. We
kind of what they've shown.
We don't know for sure.
So cool if we
but we don't actually know if IVs are in it proper because the only values they've shown are 31 IVs.
I think they showed it was customizable, though.
They showed EVs, except not exactly because they were stat points.
Yeah, they're stat points, yeah.
And you get 1 extra.
Oh, really?
Instead of,
Instead of 608, it's 612. Is it always 612? No, it is 608.
Yeah, it's 612. So it's you get 1 extra points worth of stats was what it boiled down to.
So you go up to 616?
I think so.
No, 252, 252, 4. That's the normal spread. So that's 2,
with
4,
2 left over.
8. Oh, so you go up to 512. 5. Yeah, 6. Oh my goodness, 512.
Yeah, 5.
Instead of 510. Yes.
Instead of 510, right? Oh.
510.
Because there's been those 2 EVs that have been useless forever and ever and ever. So they just gave you 2 more so that wasn't the case anymore. But then instead of EVs, they made them just stat points. It's very weird.
So what I'm hoping that they do, personally, is I'm hoping that they make it to where you just make any Pokemon you want, no training, no having to do all that, and you just make them, and it's like, okay, this is one team, put it away, make another team, put it away, and then whenever I want to go to competition or fight, I'm just like, okay, grab this team, test it, put it away, grab this team, test it, put it away, like that.
I think it does with the limitation that there's an in-game currency that you'll probably have to grind in-game to be able to do that quicker. Because we know there's an in-game currency that they use to adjust stat points.
As long as I'm not having to pay actual physical money out of my pocket, IRL, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I know.
I think it'll be I think it'll be like you pay for champions as a whole, not microtransactions, because otherwise it becomes really pay to win.
Yeah.
And
like
Pokemon historically tries very hard to not have pay to win.
Like Pokemon Unite is pretty close to that. Like you have to grind the game like crazy, but if you
That's also managed by Tencent.
By what?
Tencent, that's the company that has Unite.
Yeah.
Not to say that you're incorrect, just it's not entirely Game Freak's purview.
Right.
We do have the Isle of Armor incident though, so
I mean, that's just the same as you had to buy a 3rd game, but it's half the price, so I don't know. People like to point to that as pay to win, and I'm like, yeah, but it really is just the same as saying you had to buy platinum to have whatever. or Ultra to have whatever, right? Like, it doesn't really feel any different to me because it's the same thing, just half the price.
I'm reaching for my fan to see if I can feel it. Okay, here it is. Turn it up a little bit. If I can reach that far. I don't even know if I'm... Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay, hopefully that doesn't bother anybody. It is so hot, I gotta turn it up.
I don't even think I hear it.
Okay, good. I'm gonna turn this way so I can feel it. It feels so much better. I don't know if they can see the fan on the floor or not. Or on top of a box of, 4-row box of cards. Okay, so Pokemon A and...
I'll reserve all of my opinions on Pokemon Unite as an avid Pokemon Unite player. Or former Pokemon Unite player.
Well, I tell people I've had my differences on what I played, and then I've gotten to a point where, at this point, if I play competitively, it's Blaziken or I don't play. When a game first came out, Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon ever, so I chose Snorlax. Oh,
Sylveon.
and I guess I gotta...
Thank you, Adventure Potato!
And I
Yes!
I guess I gotta tell people about this. What I'm doing is basically, I have to answer yes, no, 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 yes, no to a bunch of questions that are given to whatever the heck these things are.
They're quiz machines!
For some reason.
Imagine if we had these in school instead of paper tests, where we were required to bring pencils and pens.
I mean, isn't this just a sophisticated Scantron?
Ah, the more you know.
It does look like a Scantron machine, too.
Right? Like, I think it's just a sophisticated Scantron.
Wait, did I not go all the way down? I guess I didn't. Thought I did. No, I didn't.
I'll be honest with you, I forgot this was a blindfolded speedrun because you just make it look so natural.
Sorry, the screen's over here. I'm turned this way so I can feel this fan.
No, but I'm just watching the game and I'm just like, yeah, this is just somebody running through it. Everyone's missed the plot. So you go to Silphco and you tell your Geodaddy Vonnie, to bring back his lipstick to your mom, and then you go to take out Erica, wake her up, she develops insomnia, then you go over to here and Blaine's like, wow, machines that are apparently sophisticated Scantrons, and then you beat them up and then you go from there. It's just a game. It's just a game about numbers and stuff and things, and we had enough time to talk about a lot of things.
It's true. We also didn't... Okay, here's a fun fact. Until literally college, every time I played through Gen 1, I would go through Seafoam, because it never once occurred to me that, yeah, you have Surf, just go straight down from Kanto to Cinnabar. Never once occurred to me. And my husband, we were doing a Soul Link, and he's like, okay, we can go down to Cinnabar now. And I was like, what? No, we gotta go through all the Seafoam. And he's like, no, you don't.
Okay, anyone who just absolutely watched this, I did this by accident. I just used a horn drill without an X accuracy.
But it worked.
I am about to die. Wait, no, never mind. I didn't go red bar. I'm good. Never mind. I'm good. I just gotta... Wait, did I? No, I gotta heal again. Item... That was my fault. That normally would knock me out in the red bar I normally would be at around 12, 14 HP. And I think... Hang on, let me see what move it was. Okay, it's not Fire Blast. So it was either Ember or Stomp. But either one would have knocked me out. Because these Pokemon are higher level than well, no, never mind. I think the Arcanine's the one that's higher level. Sorry, I'm thinking.
You're okay.
I think hard.
Hey guys, the speedrunner's thinking.
And I'm just casually in here just chatting with you guys too.
You are. As we babble about nonsense in your ear while you're trying to think.
I think that's just most Pokemon speedruns. Like, you watch any marathon, and it's just talking about stuff. Also, Blaine's building's now destroyed because you dig a hole through the ceiling as well.
Yeah.
We have destroyed multiple foundations for the pursuit of glory of being champion to make enough money to then pay for all the repairs, and what we actually do is put it upon all of them and blame them, so you know.
We're about to drill a hole in Sabrina's gym too.
From the warp
She
point,
deserves
no less.
it.
Yeah.
Well, why?
Her gym is pretty brutal casually, like the first time.
You're right. And just like Silphco, it's all in the same place, isn't that amazing? Just like Silphco, we're gonna show you the quickest way through it. So once again, you can miss more of the time that you lost as a child, or as just a person who played this game.
So the way to get to this is to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, straight down, 1, 2, up to Sabrina.
Yep. You can also just go counterclockwise and it works.
I tell people the easiest way to remember is 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Who do we love? Shifty. I know, it works better on my channel.
The deadpan silence really sold that one.
Yeah, I know. I guess people in the chat don't really love Shifty as much.
This Mr. Mime is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, her yellow variant is also, like, additionally a little bit extra brutal.
And now, for some reason, this is super effective because Gen 1 sucks.
Gen 1 got some jank.
It just doesn't resist ground. I don't know.
And it's a flying bug.
No, it's a bug poison.
Exactly.
Bug poison.
It is bug poison.
It's a literal flying bug, but it doesn't have a flying type. So, like,
I would say that moths fly about as good as grasshoppers. Just for longer. I wouldn't call them flying. They like to land a lot.
Okay.
That's my argument for it. It's a poor one, but I never said I was going to give you a good one.
Who's ready for us to dig a hole in this this girl's gym? Yay.
Oh, it's even fast, too. Wow.
Yeah. I'm assuming we didn't hit the Zapdos yet.
No, we have not.
Aww.
So now we're just gonna go check out our dad at his new job to see whether or not he's actually returned the lipstick to mom. Spoilers, he hasn't. And we're gonna show you that, once again, this gym was designed the same way as Silphco, so my theory is whoever designed Silphco, Sabrina's gym, and Giovanni's gym was the same person, and they hated straightforward mechanics. They wanted you to think outside the box, and yet they gave us Mystic Quest. So anyways, we're gonna beat up with one trainer, we're gonna beat up another trainer, and then we're gonna walk outside, cut back in, we're just gonna walk through the gym, because they're like, oh, we're gonna make it look like he can't get through, and they're gonna make him do all this sports. No, we could just completely reset their position and say, thanks, developers. We have Earthquake, we have Horn Drill, and A is going to hand them L's.
We love A.
We love A. Can we get an A in chat?
I was just gonna say the same thing.
We're both hosts! We know to say this stuff!
Okay, so everyone should type the letter I, and I think there's a heart thing, like a green, purple, yellow one that's hug emote. So I heart, and then A. That'd be hilarious. Oh wait, hang on. Before I forget, X accuracy. Since he can't knock me out.
That itches.
So, as a reminder, we have $5 to ask Shifty what number a Pokemon is, or what Pokemon a number is. We have... how much more do we need? We need a bit still. I know that much. Let me go check the incentive. We still need a good chunk towards the power plant. We still need $240, but that could still happen. I mean, we're on Gym 8, right? But we could get a big one. We could get a bunch of little ones. It could happen.
So
We could get a... Go ahead.
I'll say this. Before I hit the Lorelei, go inside the Battle Lorelei. Once I hit there, that's pretty much the cap. I will say this though, if we do hit it any time between now and while I'm still in the cave, what I can do for everybody is I can also battle the Moltres while I'm already there.
There you go, a 2-for-1. Hit that donate if you can, guys. We could get a 2-for-1. Take down a rubber chicken and a Zapdos.
It takes literally a minute.
Thank you for the reminder of the rubber chicken that I still don't see.
You're welcome.
It's funny, chicken's my favorite food.
Chicken is very versatile.
I don't know if I should probably post pictures of the chicken that I cook, because I cook my own homemade fried chicken. I batter it myself and everything. It's I tell people it's the best thing I've ever eaten is my own chicken. I wish I could share with everybody, but sadly enough, when I take it to family reunions, I don't ever get a piece if I sit in the back of the line. Sad emoji.
I like turkey bacon.
I have never eaten turkey bacon that I know of.
Same.
It's good. Nice and lean.
I'm about to say, I live where I don't think there's a whole lot of turkeys, but boy, golly, are there a lot of hogs.
Are they feral?
I don't know.
Are there 40?
Just on the farm, just pigs, hogs, like in general, just that type of animal.
I'm just being a memer, don't mind me.
I didn't know what to say.
You're fine.
My uncle used to do a whole chicken coop, like they've got a house, like, or what's it called, a chicken house thingy, the big one.
A coop?
Yeah, a large one. Where I live, it's down at the bottom of the road. I used to tell people, imagine you get a chicken anytime you want. All you have to do is ask. The thing is, though, let's see. You just have to, if there was not already a chicken ready, you would have to ring it yourself.
Oh no!
But you can get eggs anytime he had to make sure that you got eggs that weren't about to hatch or weren't too old.
Right.
Okay, start. Actually, no. We can't dig from here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
there's not really much more to say about the run at this point because
there's really not.
it's the same thing. I hate to deflate reality, but Gen 1 does it to itself, so like, you know, we're gonna go beat the Elite Four, and our rival's gonna be like, hold on! One more fight before I become champion somehow, because, wow, I can't beat you ever, but suddenly I'm better than everybody else. And
the music here is faster than normal. I don't know if I like that they used a faster.
Why is it faster?
I don't know. I don't like it. I like consistency.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
I think it's to signify he's supposed to be stronger, but it's off-putting.
It really is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then I use that again. And I can't die to this thing because agility is a psychic type move, and apparently the game thinks it's gonna do damage to me.
Oh my gosh, that's how Twitch TV beat Lance.
Yep.
Okay, and then I go. Wait, yeah. This. Right? No, Thunderbolt.
That's still funny to me all these years later.
That should be how all conflicts are solved. Twitch chats get into, like, chat-operated machines, and they just see who can complete a goal first, and whatever side they were on, that's how it happens.
I did that wrong, that's my bad. I just did what I was doing, I did it wrong. Oh
you know, God. Potato, I think my account may also have been made to, like, partake in Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Okay.
I think that was like my first experience with Twitch.
So, people wondering, like, their speedrunners will be like, oh, Shifty already messed up. Y'all are about to see right here why I messed up. Right here. I screwed up. Anyone in chat that can tell me why I screwed up, but I saved beforehand. Anyone in chat that knows, and I'm sure any speedrunner knows exactly what, or PSR member knows exactly what it is.
I'm waiting. Nate probably knows. Nate says you didn't X speed, he's guessing.
Okay, so whenever you level up, you lose any, any badge boosts from any X item or any moves that are used against you. You lose the badge boost. So what you do is after you beat the Gyarados, then you have to X special again to get that extra badge boost back for speed.
Oh,
and that right there is that little tiny bit outspeeds Alakazam.
I don't think I knew that's how that worked.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
The mechanics in this game are absolutely ridiculous. And now I can Blizzard.
By the way, while we're redoing this fight, we did get a $10 donation from Anonymous towards the Power Plant Zapdos and also bonus Moltres fight. There's no, like, message to do a Pokédex entry, so why don't we tell him what Sylveon was as a bonus, because we never got to do that one.
700.
Correct. Like I said, I know that one.
Yep. No! Okay, that's fine. I accidentally hit the button. So, I don't even know if you can see. Wait, where am I at? Am I... No, I'm turning sideways. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm facing the camera or not, but this right here are buttons. This is A, and this is B. And I accidentally hit them. So I'm going to take my fingers off of them. It's my fault. Now I have to do this again. And when I do this X special now, it's going to give me that badge boost back. And then now, I outspeed Alakazam. I don't understand it, but I roll with it. And that's the proof. This game is absolutely ridiculous. And it's possible that this thing doesn't die. Okay, yay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pro.
Yes!
How much of the Poke Rap do you know?
Oh, no! Okay. So, fun fact. I have been called a fake Pokemon fan before, because I know the main series, or not, I know the main series of games, and I could name, like, you can do the cries, Shifty can do the Pokedex entries, I could do the move power and accuracies between all 9 generations, mostly, with, like, relative accuracy. Mm-hmm. I know jack all about the anime or any of those, like, I know the odd meme that's posted, but
the drying pan.
I know the drying pan. I know the jelly donuts. I have seen, like the Santa show and all that. Like I know about the Porygon seizures. Like I know about that stuff, but I just know that the Porygon rap or the Pokemon rap exists. And yeah, why do you ask?
Well, I was going to say, if we got a donation for $50, would you duet it with me? But you don't know it, so I guess I can't ask that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, y'all got better singing voices than me.
Oh, no, I don't.
I don't sing. I turn into Christopher Walken.
Y'all heard me do the Pokey Flute.
I do not have a good singing voice. That was the entire point.
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em.
The reason why I wanted to learn drums and the ocarina was so that my mouth didn't have to produce sound. I just like talking.
Fair enough.
I'm a public speaker. I'm not a singer, unfortunately.
Speaking of instruments, my favorite, I guess, well, I don't really play it anymore, but one of the ones that I'm considered really good at is a piano.
Oh, my brother can do piano pretty good. He got the music. I did not. I heard Squirtle and I got really confused for a minute, and then I remembered you did, in fact, pick Squirtle.
A has many talents and is split across multiple party members.
It's true.
I'm gonna try this on a bike, and this is probably a mistake, but we'll see if we can do it.
I believe in you.
So fun fact, your bike comes with a cow catcher to push these rocks. And also, leaving that door is the most disappointing thing they could have... Again, The same guy who made Silphco probably made this puzzle too. We're like, wouldn't it be funny if they left and had to do it all over again? Meanwhile, there's just a kid on the floor crying because they did it 3 times in a row. That was me. I was the kid on the floor crying. Yeah, see? That was us, crying on the floor because they thought it'd be funny. We reset the whole thing. It was mean.
Yeah.
It was mean.
Or you get hit by the stupid Confuse Ray from the Golbats over and over and over, so you have to leave because your whole team is almost dead.
Yep. You can't escape the bat in this game, and sometimes you want to take a bat to this game, and that's what we do with speedrunning.
There were some rough moments, especially doing it with... Remember, as a kid, there wasn't internet. I mean, there was, but not, like, commercial internet. It wasn't like, oh, let me just pull up Cerebi and get the guide, or let me go on Bulbapedia, or whatever your choice is. None of that existed then.
Nope.
We had Nintendo Power, and you know what Nintendo Power told us to do, or the official guide told us to do? Master Ball a Spearow, or a Magikarp.
Yeah!
That's why we are, and this is a hill that I will fight for. When you play Pokemon, when you speedrun it, when you do Nuzlocke, when you challenge run it, when you do catch 'em all Tetris like I do for speedruns, when you do all these things with Pokemon, you are the strongest gamer. Alright? Sure, you got Dark Souls skill and all that, but they eventually realized, they push dodge and hit a bunch of stuff. We are the most resilient because our training was to do everything wrong in the game, and we grew up as a community that developed strategies together to create one of the most competitive games out there that has a scene for some reason. But we have it, and we have built this off the backs of so many fallen people who had to play the game knowing that they Master Balled a Magikarp, and all the power to them.
Or you became like me, where you never used any of your TMs or your Master Balls or anything like that.
One of those days.
Because you only get one. What if I use it wrong? I remember Psypoke in Maryland a little bit.
I use Psypoke, yeah. Never Maryland, I use Psypoke,
So
though.
question. I am living,
What's up?
The stairs right next to me goes to Moltres. So I can take a left or I can take a right.
Whichever way progresses you through the cave, good friend.
Okay.
We have not met the goal.
If we meet it while I'm in Elite Four, I'll go back and do it after the.
Look at how generous Shifty is. You guys really got to take Shifty up on this.
I'll make y'all a deal. Y'all hit that 250 goal. Blindfolded. I will do all 3 plus Mewtwo if they're willing to do it. They're willing to. Just because I want to see it hit.
I'm chill with it.
I just want to see more money donated. Well,
help
not
them
see,
kiddos.
But hear more money donated.
Yes, the point was there.
My fault, guys. I made it seem like I could actually see when.
The script has been revealed this entire time. That this has just been a random face we put on. This isn't Shifty. This is Shift Tree. Haha, got him.
Shift Tree.
It's funny because the nickname I was given, Shifty, was before Shift Tree was ever a Pokemon.
Isn't it so we've been saying we played these games when we were growing up. Isn't it weird to think about there was a time when some of these Pokemon just didn't exist? I know there's always more. This is true for every kid, but especially for us because we only had the originals. It's just super weird sometimes to think about, wow, yeah, this one just wasn't a thing then, huh?
Yeah.
I've never really thought about it, honestly. Even Dexit didn't throw me off as it threw off other people. I just kind of got used to it.
I'm gonna say it. Dexit doesn't matter for a playthrough because you couldn't transfer your stuff till you were done anyway. So literally, I didn't care about Dexit at all. I think people got way overly dramatic about it.
No. Okay, so you're right. You are correct. But let's remember the most dramatic thing that has hit Pokemon, and it was the debate on Quick Balls on Shinies, tied with the tree physics of Gen 6. Because, unfortunately, that's when I was on the internet. And
the tree physics of Gen 6. I don't remember that.
Oh man. Okay, so when Gen 8
I remember
came
the
out,
quick ball on shiny discourse because I'm a Pokeball purist and I catch everything in a regular ball.
Okay, so really quickly, Shifty is about to go crush the Elite Four. He's gonna do great. He's not gonna miss a single horn drill because he's literally cheating the game. The game's giving him all the tools. So, all right, Shifty's gonna crush it while I tell you this tragic tale. When Gen 8 started showing its original screenshots, people were comparing
Gen 8 tree. Okay.
No, but the Gen 8 trees were compared to Gen 6 trees in terms of the rendering and the clarity, and people were saying that the Gen 6 trees were reused in Gen 8 trees. And it became the most, I wish all of you would talk about another topic moment that it was unreal that a community would be divided over tree physics. Tree physics.
Yeah, no, I remember the tree discourse. I don't remember them saying it came from Gen 6.
They were comparing it to Gen 6 trees.
Wow.
I'm like, why are we comparing it to Gen 6 trees?
That's insane.
Kojima's not building these games. They're gonna reuse assets, and who cares? They're trees.
The Mew truck.
That Cloister has base 180 defense, can you tell?
Yeah, Cloister's a beast. But, it don't matter to us.
Doesn't matter to a horn drill.
Which is funny, because level 50, 31 IVs in defense, 0 EVs, 200 defense stat is stupid.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And only UU in Gen 1 meta.
It's true.
But it's funny because I actually wanted to use him because of there is what's it called? Skill Link is the ability that hits 5 times with this thing. And I would do that with, I forget what the name of...
Icicle Spear.
Oh, no, the Pokemon that can... was it Go-Go that can take it and raises his special attack? Or some Pokemon that raises the special attack every time it gets hit by,
Not by an ice move, but they have that for water.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I can't remember the name. Was it Go-Go I'm thinking of?
No, you're thinking Gastrodon, probably.
You talking Storm Drain?
Where it every time it gets hit by a move, it raises either its attack or special attack. I forget which one is which.
It's special. You're thinking Storm Drain, yeah.
It's probably Storm Drain, yeah.
There's one for attack too, but I forget what it is.
Oh! Were you thinking about the original combo of Whimsicott and Terrakion, where you'd use Beat Up? And you'd give your Terrakion a bunch of attack boost?
Oh, that's Justified.
That's Justified, yep.
I'm thinking,
but that wouldn't go with a Cloister.
Go-Go.
Oh, sorry, the Cloister. You're talking about Cloister
I
specifically.
think Go-Go might be one of my... I forget what its ability is that does that. I think it was Go-Go.
No, it gets like fur
Go-Go doesn't
coats.
have that. It gets
Sap Sipper.
It's Sap Sipper and Grass Pelt.
Grass Pelt, that's it, yeah.
I missed that.
Because I don't think multi-moves work on stuff like Storm Drain. I think it just stops it right away, right?
It does.
It has to actually make contact in order for it to gain the multiple boosts. That was the point of the Whimsicott Terrakion combo.
I totally made a mistake, but I'm fixing it.
This is Bruno, Mickey.
So I forgot to use an elixir. So I had to use an elixir during the fight. Go ahead, though. It's me making adjustments.
You've never heard of Grass Pelt? That's because it's a terrible ability. Do you want to know what it does? It raises your defense if you are in grassy terrain. That's it.
Yep.
And it's only good on like one competitive team.
If that.
Yeah.
I was just like, Grass Pelt has never been good.
I mean, I'm gonna say like only by like one person to ever use it. I think it was Aaron Zhang.
Okay, but using Cybertron or Wolfglick as an example is a terrible example because those people have they have ponytail horseshoes all over them. It is cheating to ever use them in an argument on how things work.
Oh, you're right. My mistake.
Hey, didn't you miss Pokemon Tower music?
I don't hear Pokemon Tower music. I hear anything but.
I
think.
you.
You know, I actually think this is an amazing track though for what it's going for.
I think it's good for what it's going for, but I do not like it. Look,
you're not supposed to like it.
Potato, I like grass types. I think grass types deserve more everything. Grass Pelt and Leaf Guard make me very angry as abilities because they're just... Why?
What's your opinion on Flower Gifts then?
Flower Gift is actually really cool because it boosts you and your ally, and it's like, oh, if it's sunny, you get this double stat thing. Like, that's actually really cool.
Chlorophyll.
But
Right.
it's just such a weird combination of attack and special defense.
It is a weird combo, but
Yes,
like,
it's unique, but it's just so strange.
it's cool though. I like that one. But like, oh, if it's sunny, you can't get statused. You probably aren't gonna get statused anyway because you're immune to half of the status moves as a grass type. Right? Like, none of the powder moves are gonna work.
That's true. But might I add, there's a piece of me that wants to believe that Pokemon really wants to put a randomizer mode in. So when I see Leaf Garden, I'm like, hey, I got this on a rock type, put up the sun, I ain't having a problem. You know, I see still a niche thing that could help, but, you know. Yeah, normal playthroughs, it's absolutely terrible. And I do agree, Flower Gift is nerfed by Cherim. It's not the other way around.
Yes, Cherim.
Did I get
Cherim.
hazed?
Did you get hazed?
No. I don't think so.
Because that wizard should have killed.
I gotta be
it's
super honest,
cool.
I didn't see. Rest would fail.
No, haze.
No. Sorry, I was answering chat.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you can't use Rest with Leaf Guard in the sun.
Just like you can't rest on misty terrain or electric terrain.
Which means, if it failed, I'm gonna be slower than this Gengar. If I got hazed, I'm slower than Gengar, which would suck.
I guess we're gonna find out because I missed it.
Yeah, it hazed me. Oh my god.
And yet, it was using smart predictive AI and said, let's use a super effective move, Dream Eater. Hey, no, Luminion's not bad. Luminion is not a bad Pokemon. You take a look at that thing. No, I don't want to know. If you think about it, I am a Luminion protector. Okay, I will guard Luminion. Its stat average is above average of all the Pokemon. It learns Scald, it learns U-Turn, it learns a bunch of different coverage moves. The only reason why it's quote-unquote bad is because there's just a bunch of water Pokemon that got love over it and just has something slightly better than it. But it's not a bad Pokemon, it's just the other water Pokemon are that good. It's good.
Stunningly mediocre.
But that's just it. Is it mediocre because it's actually mediocre, or is it mediocre because water gets so much roids from all the other generations that they just don't like Luminion? Why doesn't Luminion get anything?
Because its stats being distributed all even makes it mediocre anyway, especially because it's like, you know what all of its stats are, right?
Yeah, it's like 80 defense, 85 special defense, 90
No,
speed, 85.
no.
Yeah, it's high.
No, it isn't.
Please don't crit.
It's in the 70s.
It's not in the
Please don't crit me.
70s.
Please don't
Did they
crit
nerf
me.
it at some point?
You've got to be kidding.
It has
Isn't it? Oh.
no, it has 69 HP attack and special attack.
69.
Wait. Are you gonna tell me that 69 is not 70 at this point?
70 is still terrible.
70. The average for all Pokemon is between 70 and 72 per stat. So it is teetering
Below
on
average.
the edge. It's teetering.
But you're saying of all Pokemon, Luminion is fully evolved. It should be compared to fully evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, so like Raticate.
Yes, but also like Dragonite.
Bug trio. No, I'm kidding.
That's a two-stager. Two-stagers get to cheat.
Why did they give it? Why are all of its stats just so mediocre? Why did they not just make it better? Like,
Because it's the perfect middle.
Gyarados has better stats. Gyarados is a tour.
Gyarados cheats.
Yeah.
Gyarados literally has to be carried to become Gyarados. And for some reason, I don't even know why they gave that thing, like, Waterfall at level 20. They just like Gyarados. I think they just
get
hate
Waterfall at
Luminion.
level 20.
It gets Waterfall really early.
Regardless, Gyarados has 125 attack.
Yeah, because they like Gyarados. I'm saying, what I'm merely saying is that the Pokemon Company hates Luminion. That's all I'm saying.
They could.
I think they do.
What I'm saying is, Lumineon is still, by all metrics that you would judge a Pokemon, it is mediocre. It's got a neat design, but statistically, it's mediocre.
And yet, it's not bad.
But for those who don't know, I basically got crit by the first Gyarados, and then the second time Gyarados missed. And had I missed the Blizzard twice in this fight, I would have been screwed with a SQRED.
Chat, I'm going to ask you, please don't take spelling lessons from Shifty.
I'm just kidding, by the way. SCRED.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but yeah. I just like to be funny. I'm trying to think of the movie where, because there's been a lot of instances where I just laughed at stuff like that.
I know The Simpsons has one like that where Homer says
where
he's smart and then says SMRT.
SMRT. He also tells Bart, that I saw Krusty, that man is GILLTY. Let's see. Did I take any damage? No, I didn't. And then save. By the way, I don't know if I'm allowed to do Homer Simpson impression. People say I do it pretty well.
Oh, do it. You are so welcome.
Homer Simpson. Woohoo! I eat donuts. Or, I'm Peter Griffin. I'm Stewie Griffin. Or, I'm Glenn Quagmire. I'm Cleveland. But I think my favorite is... So my favorite anime character ever is my third most favorite Pokemon, Meowth. Because I think he's the funniest thing on the planet Earth. And my favorite scene with Meowth, or what Meowth does, is when he does... Wait, what? Hang on. Is when Meowth does, Hang on. I'm gonna get to where I can do this. Give me a second. Oh, please don't crit me, please don't crit me, please don't crit me, please don't crit me, please don't crit me. Okay, thank God. Okay, so...
By the way, we're all jamming out to the music, so...
Yeah, me too. So... all the Pokemon are separated from the trainers, and Meowth demands that Ekans and Coughing attack the Ash's Pokemon. And it's like, only they mastered. Meowth's like, Masties, I'm twice as smart as those numbskulls you call Masties.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was good, but most people tell me that's pretty good. That's my favorite.
No, it was pretty good.
Like, Meowth is my favorite character. And
dude, Meowth's character arc of like, I gave up learning Pokemon moves to learn how to walk and talk like a person is so cool. And I just wish they hadn't made every Meowth in the future just stand on two legs all the time.
And what's funny about that? He did it for a girl.
Who didn't even like him back.
Yeah, who called him a freak. Which is kind of sad, but...
It is really sad.
I mean...
I'm gonna learn to walk and talk like the person who abandoned you so that you can see how much I care for you. You're a freak! Oh.
That's kind of like Family Matters where Steve Urkel and Laura, where he does everything that she likes or tries to become everything that she wants. And he never can.
Moral of the story, don't change yourself for other people. Change yourself to be the best you can be.
Like the greatest of all time Pokemon Blindfolded speedrunner. I'm sure there are plenty of people that wanna compete with me for that one. Nah, I'm kidding, of course. All right. So I'm assuming there's not going to be some $200 donation just like swing in.
We got a donation. I don't know if it's for enough. It's not enough, but we did get a $40 donation from Funyuns that says, shoutouts to the volunteers, especially those cutie pie restreamers. And it did go towards the donation incentive.
Which I will say, if someone still wants to do it, I mean, they said they're willing to stay up and watch, so we get enough. Heck, I could even put this.
We
thing
would
back
still
on.
need 190, which is a bit,
Yeah.
but
More than I got, so.
much more than I've got.
And what you.
But you know what? Your run was a blast. You and Pro have been amazing. GG, by the way. I don't think I actually said that. I don't actually know technically when time ends. Is it when it saves right here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my time. Yeah, sorry. It's I got it on my Hang on.
Oh, good, because the timer did a silly on us.
It's bright. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, it's so bright. Give me a second.
You can see clearly now. Maybe too clearly.
Oh.
It'll be a little blurry at first.
So 3 hours 7 seconds 0.94. Oh, and that's just from me goofing off half the time. If I was actually trying, it would have been a sub 230 run.
Well, it was still, like I said, quite cozy. Good run. I had fun. Chat seemed to be having fun.
I have to go.
You guys, okay, how about this? Where can we find you if we want to watch more of this?
So, you can find me, Shifty's Club on Twitch, Shifty's Club on YouTube, with an apostrophe and a space. Let's see, I'm also on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and pretty soon I'll be doing like Generation 2 shirts. I don't know if people can see. I made like custom shirts for my brand. This is Generation 1 Pokemon Blindfolded Speedrunner with multiple world records. Twitch.com/Shifty's Club with the logo, and then it also got the QR code, which is completely ow by design. My back hurts. Oh. But yeah, so one thing that I do is whenever I get donations and people don't tell me what it's for, like I always donate mine to St. Jude's Children's Cancer Research.
The good cause too.
Oh yeah, and I love it. But then there'll be people. There's one guy who donated $50, and he says, here's what I want you to do with that money. I want you to take it, buy this game off of Steam, and play it for and I told people I'd do it for an entire month, and so I went, took the money, bought the game, played it for an entire month plus just for him. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd actually do it." I'm like, "Yeah, of course."
It's the way to be.
Oh yeah.
All right, what about you, Pro? Where can we find you?
I'm a full-time creator on Twitch, Pro Pokenoob. I do a lot of, like I said, I do a lot of unique runs, Nuzlocke, casual speed runs. We like to do a lot of archipelago multi-worlds as well. So if you're looking for someone who can give you unique ways of playing Pokemon, and maybe not as cynical, although after the Luminian hate, I feel a little targeted, just a tiny bit. Just a bit, but I'll get over it. But yeah, if you're looking for a place to hang out and talk about unique ways to play games, I check out fan games. I've been a big fan of Pokerogue, Pokevoid at the moment, so I'm doing a lot of that. Again, world record holder for doing Pokemon Red Bingo while eating sausage and green beans. There's another one in there. I can't remember what was there was something like I did like a calculation of 67 by 67 digits while reciting something else. I got a couple of those, which don't matter. But either way, yeah, happy to have you. I love charity. I love marathons. This is the place to be. You did spectacularly as well, Kit. Thank you very much for hosting us.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys were awesome. With that, though, I think we're going to get ready to close out for the night. So we'll have a few more closing words.